Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry.
Golly, boy.
The Broncos secured the AFC top seed in the playoffs in the AFC thanks to a 19-13 victory over the Chargers. The Broncos 14-3 tied their franchise record for the most victories in the regular season and earned their first number one playoff seed since 2015, the year they parlayed that into a Super Bowl. Guess where the Super Bowl was held at that year? You guessed it, Levi Stadium in San Francisco. Bo Nix had one of his worst games of the season, throwing for just 38 yards in the first half and 141 yards overall. But he tied Russell Wilson's record, 24 wins in his first two seasons, helping the Broncos grind out another tough win. And now the season truly starts, right? Riley Moss, you win or you go home. So the stakes are high, and we're going to be ready to roll in 2 weeks. Broncos host their playoff game host their first home playoff game in a decade, which could be the Chargers 11-6 if they'll beat the Patriots at New England and the wild card game. Look, I get it. Nobody really wanted to show their hand. But even if you don't show your hand, guess what I want to do, Ocho? I want to execute.
What? Yeah.
Just because you don't show your hand, that doesn't mean you lack execution. They look bad. Mm-hmm. The deep and think about it. The Chargers didn't play any of their starters offensively or defensively.
Right.
And still kicked you.
They won't worry about this, huh? They won't worry about this. I guarantee you. It wasn't nothing but a poker face. It didn't matter.
How many sacks did the Broncos end the season on? Did they have, 65? They didn't break the record. The record's 72. I think by the 84 Bears. Had 4 sacks today. Nick Benito had 68? They're 4 short. Damn. Nick Benito ends with 14. Zach Allen. But, we rest up, Ocho. Get ready.
Who is we?
The Broncos. Vikings cruise past resting Packers 16-3 for their 5th straight win as McCarthy exits again with an injury. J.J. McCarthy had a productive first half before he was injured again. He missed 7 games and parts of 2 others, multiple injuries after knee surgery that wiped out his rookie season. McCarthy was 14-23, 182 yards, left early in the third quarter with soreness in his throwing hand. Backup Max Crosby took it from there, helping Justin Jefferson reach the 100-yard mark for the first time in 12 games as the Vikings finished the season 9-8, and they coasted to the 5th consecutive victory. Jetta also started his career 6 straight 1,000-yard seasons. Only Randy Moss and Mike Evans have been able to do that. J.J. McCarthy, 14-23, 182. Max Crosby, 7 of 8, 57 yards. They ran the ball 31 times for 137. Jetta, 8 catches, 103 yards. Jalen Naylor, 3 for 49. But they win. Green Bay rested everybody. They better come ready to play.
You got to. You got to. And I think they will be ready to play. Offensively.
Yes. They got the Bears, Ocho. They got a very familiar opponent.
Yeah. You know how those games go.
Yep. Ocho, we got the final segment of the evening. It's time for our final segment. It's time for Q&A.
It's almost 2 o'clock. I got work at 5 o'clock.
Mm-hmm. Ocho, Lord Byron _ double deuce. Should the Giants pursue John Harbaugh if the Ravens decide to part ways? Absolutely. He's a very good coach, but I think his voice is a little stale in that locker room. Georgia Powerade. Justin Tucker would have never. Probably not. Justin Tucker, every big postseason field goal he's made. But, you can understand the situation given the circumstances and what was transpiring. You understand the Ravens moving on. Why do the Steelers get higher seed than the Texans? Makes no sense because they won the division. The division matters. Your team didn't win the division. That's how it works. I know they're trying to say, well, the team that wins the most games, but there should be value placed on winning the division. Ocho, the Lions beat the playoff-bound Bears 19-16. Bates, 42-yard field goal as time expired. Jared Goff and Detroit Lions ended the season as their sights on the Super Bowl. Now they're missing the playoff. It's frustrating, Coach Dan Campbell said. So that's what fuels you. We don't want to be doing that again next year. That's not where we want to be. We've got to get in. Remember a couple of years ago, there's the NFC Championship game. They lost the divisional game. They lost the NFC Championship game to the 49ers. They lost in the divisional round when they're the number one seed to the Commanders. And then this year, they completely missed the postseason.
Yeah. But obviously, they had too many injuries. They had too many injuries defensively. Now, obviously, when you have that many injuries, you have to be on point offensively. You can't put the ball in harm's way. Jared Goff has had some games where he turned the ball over, but the offense sputtered. They didn't look like they've always looked. Obviously, Coach Dan Campbell going for it and being very, what's the word I'm looking for? Being very aggressive.
He had 11 for Jared Goff with 27 of 42. 331, one touchdown, one interception. Jahmyr Gibbs, 19 for 80. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Ocho, 11 catches, $139, no touchdowns. Jameson Williams, 6 for 74, no touchdowns. Khalif Raymond, 3 for 52. Jahmyr Gibbs, 3 for 30. Y'all don't listen to me. I keep telling y'all, do not let the back cross your face. Ocho, how many times have we seen Jahmyr Gibbs score a touchdown on that Texas route where he crosses the linebacker's face?
Yeah, every time.
They think I'm just making this up?
Hey, that's a mismatch too, Unc. Ain't really no backer gonna be able to do anything with him anyway.
What do they tell you? What do we always, as an offensive player, what do we say? We've got to cross the defender's face. As a defender, what is the defensive coordinator telling you? Don't let what happen, Ocho?
Don't let him cross your face.
I'll be a damn. Son, sometimes I tell you, if brains were dynamite, you couldn't blow your nose. Jeez. Caleb Williams finished the regular season 20 of 33, 212, 2 touchdowns, 1 interceptions. They didn't run the ball particularly well. I think they're coming into the game. They were the third best rushing team in the league. But today, the Lions held them in check. 18 carries, 65 yards. Colston Loveland, 10 catches, 91 yards and a touchdown. Walker, 2 catches, 36 yards, a touchdown. Luther Burton III, 3 catches, 35 yards. Cole Kmet, 1 catch. He did catch the 2-point conversion. But if I'm not mistaken, I think Caleb Williams finished the season with the most passing yards in Bears history. Am I correct? They're the only team in NFL history, Ocho, that have yet to have a quarterback pass for 4,000 yards. But if I'm not mistaken, I think Caleb Williams has the most passing. Ocho, the Lions beat the playoff-bound Bears 19-16. Bates, 42-yard field goal as time expired. Jared Goff and Detroit Lions ended the season as their sights on the Super Bowl. Now they're missing the playoff. It's frustrating, Coach Dan Campbell said. So that's what fuels you. We don't want to be doing that again next year. That's not where we want to be. We've got to get in. Remember a couple of years ago, there's the NFC Championship game. They lost the divisional game. They lost the NFC Championship game to the 49ers. They lost in the divisional round when they're the number one seed to the Commanders. And then this year, they completely missed the postseason.
Yeah. But obviously, they had too many injuries. They had too many injuries defensively. Now, obviously, when you have that many injuries, you have to be on point offensively. You can't put the ball in harm's way. Jared Goff has had some games where he turned the ball over, but the offense sputtered. They didn't look like they've always looked. Obviously, Coach Dan Campbell going for it and being very, what's the word I'm looking for? Being very aggressive.
He had 11 for Jared Goff with 27 of 42. 331, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Jahmyr Gibbs, 19 for 80. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Ocho, 11 catches, $139, no touchdowns. Jamison Williams, 6 for 74, no touchdowns. Khalif Raymond, 3 for 52. Jameer Gibbs, 3 for 30. Y'all don't listen to me. I keep telling y'all, do not let the back cross your face. Ocho, how many times have we seen Jameer Gibbs score a touchdown on that Texas route where he crosses the linebacker's face?
Yeah, every time.
They think I'm just making this up?
Hey, that's a mismatch too, Unc. Ain't really no backer gonna be able to do anything with him anyway.
What do they tell you? What do we always, as an offensive player, what do we say? We've got to cross the defender's face. As a defender, what is the defensive coordinator telling you? Don't let what happen, Ocho?
Don't let him cross your face.
I be damn. Son, sometimes I tell you, if brains were dynamite, you couldn't blow your nose. Jeez. Caleb Williams finished the regular season 20 of 33, 212, 2 touchdowns, 1 interceptions. They didn't run the ball particularly well. I think they're coming into the game. They were the third best rushing team in the league. But today, the Lions held them in check. 18 carries, 65 yards. Colston Loveland, 10 catches, 91 yards and a touchdown. Walker, 2 catches, 36 yards, a touchdown. Luther Burton III, 3 catches, 35 yards. Cole Kmet, 1 catch. He did catch the 2-point conversion. But if I'm not mistaken, I think Caleb Williams finished the season with the most passing yards in Bears history. Am I correct? They're the only team in NFL history, Ocho, that have yet to have a quarterback pass for 4,000 yards. But if I'm not mistaken, I think Caleb Williams has the most passing. Ocho, the Eagles' Nick Sirianni stood by resting many of his starters in the regular season finale against the Commanders, even though the decision negatively affected his team's seeding. The Eagles needed to win over Washington today, plus a Bears loss, to the Lions to move into the number 2 seed. The 2 seed. Instead, they lost, and so they get the number 3 seed. The Lions held up their end. They won 19-16 over, but the Eagles lost 24-17, locking them into the 3 seed in the matchup with the 6-seeded 49ers. Remember, Ocho? 3 years ago, this was the matchup in which Purdy hurt his arm, and basically they had to run Wildcat. Christian McCaffrey was trying to throw passes. Debo was trying to throw passes. So this is kind of rematch for the NFC Championship game. Ocho, do you have any problem with the Eagles doing what they did?
Absolutely not. Sirianni, I'm sure Sirianni talked to the boys. Listen, I'm going to rest y'all. I want y'all nice, fresh, and healthy. For those of you that are banged up, for those of you that are hurt right now or have little nicks and whatever it may be, I'm going to give you a week off because I want you to heal. I want you to be fresh. I don't care what seed we are. We're going to find out who we playing. Y'all going to sit here and watch all my backups and my third stringers. Y'all getting all your action today. Whether we win or not, I'm not tripping. We're not worried about the results on anyone else's game. And where it puts us at. Whatever season we at, y'all going to be ready to go when it's time to play. Honestly, I like it. I like it, especially with the way they've looked. They've been up and down all season long. Nah. Listen, it's one game. Now it's one game. I go home. It's one game. I go home. It don't matter. It don't matter where we seated. We don't really see it. It's still one game. We don't care. We don't care whether we get a high seed or we get a low seed. We still have to play the game of football.
Y'all make it seem like any of these teams can't kick your ass. They're in the playoffs
at this point. They're in
the playoffs. But and I get it. It's like, well, wouldn't you rather face the Packers? No, I'd rather place nobody. But unfortunately, I got to play somebody to advance. Ain't nobody forfeited. Right. Everybody's going to show up. They're going to look. They're going to tee the ball up. They're going to kick it off to us first, or we're going to kick it off to them first. But at some point in time, we're going to play 60 minutes. And if we don't just get it done in 60 minutes, we're going to go overtime for 10 minutes. But we're going to decide, and somebody's going to advance. It's really that simple. So, I'd rather play this team. And you mess around and catch a hot team, and they light your ass up. Then what?
Yep. And you be mad. And matter of fact, that hot team that light your ass up could be a lower seed.
And what happens? You go out there and you get Jalen Hurts nicked. You go get Devontae play, but you get AJ nicked, or you get one of those defense. You get Mitchell or Dijon. You get them nicked. Then what? Man, I don't know why you're playing them. You already in the playoffs.
Yeah. It was smart. It was smart.
I agree.
It was smart.
I agree. I think in a situation like that, there's much more to lose than gain.
Yeah.
Because it's not like okay, if there was an opportunity for us to get a bye, I guarantee you he'd have played them. If it was like it was before Ocho, when you get 2 byes, I guarantee you he'd have played them. But when now there's only opportunity, there's only going to be 1 bye, and that bye was already substantiated, was validated last night. No, I'm good, cuz. I ain't finna get no guys nicked. Hell no. F y'all.
Makes
So that's where we are right now, Ocho. Josh Johnson. When was the last time? This is the first touchdown pass Josh Johnson thrown in how long? His first win. When was the last time Josh Johnson won a game?
How long it's been?
Well, he ain't won that many. He ain't won that many, Ocho.
Josh done played for a few teams,
This is the first game he's won. This is the second game he's won in his whole career.
Real? God,
I think it's his first touchdown pass he's thrown since 21.
But congratulations to Josh, man.
Since 21.
Congrats, bro.
Hey, keep drawing, cuz. Stay in there as long as you can. Make them kick you out.
Hey,
y'all can't have to kick. Hey, y'all will kick me out.
Hey, one thing about being a backup quarterback, Unc, you can play that thing damn near 20 years, bro.
You can be a backup quarterback when you don't have when you haven't been great. Great players, it's hard for them to be a backup.
Right. Well, good players can be a backup.
When that's mainly what you've been.
Right.
Is a backup.
Hey, sir, you're serviceable.
Yes. You get a guy like Josh McCown. You get a guy like Fitzpatrick. They're going to play 15, 16, 17, 18 years. But when you've been a starter, Ocho, no matter how old you get, people have the same level of expectations.
Expectations of you being a starter.
People have the same level of expectation for LeBron at 41 they had for him at 27. See, he don't get to be that role player to coming off the bench, the 7th, 8th guy, play 15, 16 years. Nah, bro, they see LeBron James.
Right.
Aaron Rodgers. Any great player, they see that. All they see is Aaron Rodgers. They expect Aaron Rodgers to be a 4-time league MVP. So that's why it's easy. You see the guy, man, that joker played how many years? Played a bunch of years. Ain't starting none of them. They not letting me and you get no years, Ocho. Oh.
Nah.
But that's all you, okay. All right, go on home.
Yeah,
that's all you got. You could go home now. But no, I don't have a problem. I thought Tanner McKee Tanner McKee was 21 of 40, 241, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Tank Bigsby, 16 for 75. They ran the ball 19 times for 80 yards, basically 4 yards to carry. Devontae got his 1,000 yards, right? That's what Devontae needed. He got his 1,000 yards. Let Devontae get his 1,000. Get up out of there.
And get him up out of there.
I thought Jeremiah Trotter Jr. played well. He stuffed the run. His daddy, that's what his dad was. Dad would come down here.
He was a thumper, boy.
But no, I thought, they did what they were supposed to do. Let's get healthy.
Right.
Let's gear up. Hey, we're at home. We know what the 49ers represent, but I want to be healthy. I want my guys as healthy as possible going into this ball game.
Right. And this is a funny thing about it too. The 49ers, as great as they are offensively,
the defense is not that good.
The goddamn
the defense is not. They don't have no rushers.
Yeah, that's why I said hold on. That's why I said offensively, but the Eagles match up with their ass bar for bar on every level. At the receiver position, being able to stifle McCaffrey, the Eagles are one of the few teams that have a defense that can deal with all the things that Shanahan offense does well.
I agree.
So that's why, hey, that's even better. I know who we got. We got who? Okay, bet. Hold my beer. That's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be a good game. But I obviously, because the Eagles defense is so good and because they match up well, it's a perfect matchup for the Eagles defense. I got them winning the game anyway.
It's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be a very good game. But right now, the two hottest teams going into the playoffs, the Seahawks and the Jacksonville Jags.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Jacksonville Jags, man.
Absolutely. Hey, I don't know what Trevor Lawrence did before the season. I don't know what young boy did before the season started.
Yeah, but the Eagles, the number 3 seed, draw the number 6 seed and the San Francisco 49ers. That game is on Sunday. So tune in. Let's see if the Eagles start their quest to repeat as Super Bowl champs. Gonna be a very interesting matchup. You get Brock Purdy against Jalen Hurts. May the best team win.
Hey, one game, Monk.
The Giants beat the Cowboys 34-14 in the season finale. Giants owner John Mara got a season-ending gift from the team 3 months into his cancer treatment. Mara got a game ball in an emotional locker room scene after the Giants beat the Cowboys to finish their lost season on a 2-game winning streak. Beating Dallas and other results around the NFL took the Giants out of the running for the top pick in the draft, made them fall to the 5th pick. Here's the current order of the draft. The Las Vegas Raiders, pick number 1. The Jets, pick number 2. Cardinals, pick 3. Titans, 4. Giants, 5th. Browns, 6th. Commanders, 7th. Saints, 8th. Chiefs, 9th. Bengals, 10th.
And we got the 10th pick. I know for us, I can only speak on us. I can't speak on any other teams and what their needs may be, but I know what our need is. Our need is defense. So with that 10th pick, we're going defense. I'm not sure what position.
Well, I tell you what, if Bain is there, you better take him.
Bain is not making it past 5, huh? I can tell you that.
Right now, Fernando Mendoza is number 1. Dante Moore is number 2. Avril Reese, a linebacker by Ohio State, is 3. Reuben Bain Jr., 4. To the Titans, Carnell Tate, number 5, wide receiver, Ohio State. Jordan Tyson, wide receiver, Arizona State, Cleveland. Caleb Downs, safety, Ohio State, Commanders. Jeremiah Love, running back, Saints. Spencer Fano, offensive tackle, Utah. David Bailey, edge, Texas Tech. Bengals. That's the early pre-draft. That's what they, that's what they have marked. That's the early mark, Ocho.
Right. I mean, obviously, some of those things will change outside of the top 3. The top 3 are sealed and delivered. Sealed and delivered, especially obviously with the first pick. Whoever has the first pick, obviously they need a quarterback.
Raiders
and
Jets.
Yeah, this is what bothers me.
What bothers you?
This is what bothers me. When you have teams that are picking first, you know you're getting the quarterback, but the quarterback can go into such a bad team. Most of the time, the quarterbacks are not the type of quarterbacks that can elevate your franchise right away. You're just not. And they don't have enough around them for them to play up to their standards. And that's the part that actually sucks. And then most of the time, they also don't have the motherfucking patience to develop said quarterbacks that they pick with the first pick.
I mean, most people, Ocho, when they spend $30, $40 million, $50 million for a house, are you going to wait 3 years to move in, or are you trying to move in right away?
Well, when you put it that way, but also you understand what you're picking. Mm-hmm. You know good and goddamn well if you have a franchise-altering quarterback or not with the first pick. You already know because you're watching film.
Right.
You're watching film. You know if you bring him in, what it's going to look like. If you know you ain't got nothing for him to work with.
You're right. You ain't wrong when you're right. Dak Prescott was 7 of 11, 70 yards. Joe Milton was 7 of 13, 73 yards. Ryan Flanoy was 5 for 68. Spanford was 2 of 30. George Pickens 1 of 9. CD had 1 for 4. Look, I think the thing is, I love the fact that Dak, they got Dak out. Dak doesn't need to have any more offseason surgery. He comes back healthy. They just need to build the defense. I think they have. I would look to try to bring Javonte Williams back. I'm doing everything I possibly can to bring Pick back, but I'm also looking to rebuild my offensive line. Now, maybe they take the left guard, Smith, and kick him out the left tackle and take Guyton from left tackle and move him to right tackle. Maybe you mix and match some pieces like that, but you got to get better defensively, Ocho. You do. You need better backers. You need another premium rusher outside, and I'm not so sure you don't need safety help or maybe even a corner because you lost Trayvon Diggs. I don't know the extent of Deron Bland's injury, but you got to get better defensively if you want to compete. You just do.
Yeah.
Because you look at Seattle, you look at the Rams, you look at the 49ers, you look at the Eagles, you look at the teams in that. Bro.
Yeah.
You're behind them.
Big time.
You're behind them. You need multiple pieces. They need one piece, maybe 2 pieces. You need multiple.
Yeah, but also you have to think how long it took those teams you just named. How long did it take them to get to that point where they only need 1 or 2 pieces? Ah, man, that's crazy.
David Clowney had himself today. He did have 3 sacks today. They're definitely going to look to bring him back, but I'm not so sure other teams are not going to get involved now. How many sacks does Jadeveon have? Like 8? 8 sacks now. All of a sudden, he ain't going to be looking to play on a $3-4 million deal. He's going to be looking to get 8 to 10.
Yeah.
Eight and a half. Matthew Stafford threw 4 touchdown passes, Ocho. Rams beat the Cardinals 37-20 to secure the number 5 seed. To prepare for the playoffs, Rams dressed their starters for a fairly meaningless regular season finale and an opponent that hadn't won in 2 months. The Rams didn't even look ready for the modest test, let alone the postseason. When Sean McVay players found themselves trailing late in the third, Matthew Stafford said, "It was what we needed to happen. It kind of put our minds into it." Matthew Stafford passes Dan Marino for 7th on the NFL career touchdown list while finishing his season with an MVP caliber. He led the league in passing yards, 4,747. He led the league in passing touchdowns, 46, the second most in league history by a quarterback at least 37 years of age or older.
Yeah.
He's the MVP. You go look at the sports book now, he's back leapfrogged Drake May.
After last week performance, he's leapfrogged Drake May after today.
46-8, 4,700 yards.
Yeah. I'm just asking. I'm just curious.
He got how many touchdowns did Drake May throw for? 31, 32? Because he's like 13, 14 picks 13, 14 touchdowns in front of him.
Yeah. I mean, listen, you heard all the rumblings last week because Matt Stafford had a bad week last week, and obviously, everybody, Drake May's the MVP. But I'm just curious because Drake May had one hell of a season too.
He did.
Drake May had one hell of a season, and he's worthy of the MVP conversation as well. But listen, what we saw Matt Stafford do, Super Bowl winning quarterback. He should look like this.
And Puka Nacua.
He should look like this with Puka and Devontae Adams.
Devontae been hurt.
Williams.
Ain't no telling what he would have because Devontae a scoring machine.
Oh yeah,
Devontae
he got
had
14
touchdowns
TDs.
on 60 catches.
Yeah, that's
crazy.
Hey, it's amazing. Amazing.
Puka led the league in receptions.
Look at the quarterbacks Devontae done had and went to. Stafford and Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, but he
two gunslingers.
He had 15, 16 touchdowns with Derek Carr. Remember his first year, he had 1,500 yards and 15 touchdowns. If I'm not mistaken, 15 touchdowns with Derek Carr, his former college quarterback.
Hey, Derek Carr is a gunslinger. A lot of people forget that.
Puka Nacua led the
He can
league in
sling that rock.
receptions, Ocho. He finished the season with 179. He also went over 1,700 yards. But Jackson Smith and Jigba, JSN, led the league in receiving yardage with 1,793, if I'm not mistaken. I think Puka had, 1,709? $17.15. Puka had 17.15. JSN had 17.93. But Puka had 190.
Man.
Puka had 129 receptions. I think McBride had 126 and Chase had 125. So Chase did lead the AFC in receptions again.
Right. Hey, man. Do you know what my numbers would have looked like with 125 receptions?
No, what you mean? Well, with that many receptions, Ocho, you know you got to catch a lot of smoke screens. You ain't just getting no deep balls now.
Hey, I forget deep ball. Just running routes. Just running routes. Just let me run routes. I don't want no smoke screens. I don't need no trick plays.
How many smoke screens you think Puka catch? Exactly. How many? Chase ain't just catching square house, man. You got 125 catches, Ocho. I can't just throw you square house posts and digs.
Hey,
I got to get you the ball, Ocho. I got to get you the ball quick. I got to let you do something with it.
Yeah, hey, they so creative.
They are.
Too, huh?
They are.
They so creative with the way they get them the ball, and then them too, they can do so much once they get that ball in their hands, man. I can't do that. I can't do none of that. Break what tackle?
Man, Puka be making catches. Puka be catching one hand. Man, you see them catches Puka be making?
Yeah.
I'm like, damn.
Yeah. Hey, 50-50 ball with him turned to 90-10.
Ocho. But I think Matthew Stafford with today, I think Matthew Stafford is going to win the MVP. He's probably going to be Rookie of the Year as well. Maybe JSN win Offensive Player of the Year. But I think Matthew Stafford sold up MVP. It's been a no-brainer. Myles Garrett is going to be a unanimous Defensive Player of the Year. Rookie of the Year, is it going to be McMillan or is it going to be Tyler Shook? Interesting.
You know what? The way Shook looked the last 6-7 weeks, they probably lean towards more him.
Because remember they didn't give it to him. I thought he played extremely well. Chase had 1,450 something yards, but you had Justin Herbert do what he did, threw for over 4,000, broke the passing yards record with yardage and touchdowns. So he got that. So they're probably leaning towards a quarterback. But hey, I think McMillan had a hell of a season. Went over 1,000 yards as a rookie. Ramondre Stevenson scored 3 touchdowns. Playoff bound Patriots beat the Dolphins 38-10. Stevenson rushed 7 times for 131 yards. New England posted the first sweep of the Dolphins since 2016. The Patriots finished their 14-3 season with the most victories since they won the Super Bowl in 2016. The AFC East champions are the number 2 seed and host the 7th seed Chargers in the wild card game. Denver prevented New England from earning the top seed by beating the Chargers 19-3. If I'm not mistaken, I think the Patriots have the most 14-win seasons in NFL history. I think they have 5 or 6, Ash? Patriots, Dolphins.
Damn, my Dolphins, man. We gonna rebound next year though, huh?
So how many seasons they got? 6 14-win seasons.
Yeah, we gonna rebound next year. Don't worry about it.
Guppies ain't doing nothing. Y'all feed a fish. All y'all gonna do is Patriots and the Bills get fat. Y'all feed a fish.
Nah, we good. We good. Listen, we're bringing Troy Aikman in for a reason, huh?
He ain't playing quarterback.
We gonna get this thing. He ain't playing quarterback. He gonna get this thing together though. He gonna get it together. We gonna be all right. Don't worry about it. Watch what I tell you. Tyreek coming back too?
He's not coming back.
Yeah. And we gonna work on a nice team friendly deal. We
He
good.
ain't looking for no team for you.
He good. He gonna be back.
Drake May, 14 of 18, 191, 1 touchdown. Joshua Jobs, 3 of 4, 23 yards. Ramondre Stevenson, 7 carries, $131, 2 touchdowns. Trayvon Henderson, 13 carries, 53 yards, 2 touchdowns. Drake May, 5 carries, 41 yards. They ran the ball 34 times, 243 yards, 4 touchdowns. Stephon Diggs had 3 for 43, went over 1,000 yards, went over for 1,000 yards receiving for the season. Ocho got him a nice chunk of change for breaking that mark in his incentive clause. Patriots look good. They look good. They look really good.
Yes, they do. They look like this all season long. That's the funny thing about it.
How the hell
It's
they lose to the
amazing.
Raiders?
Hey, it's amazing. Hey, you know the motto.
Any
Given Sunday. No matter how good you are, it can happen. A bad team could just have your number that
You're
day.
right, Ocho. You're not wrong when you're right. Well, the Seattle Seahawks are the number 1 seed, and they win the NFC. They kill 2 birds with 1 stone. They go on the road and take down a very red-hot San Francisco 49er team by the score of 13-3. Their defense was outstanding. We can't reiterate that enough. There's not enough adjective to describe what this defense did tonight to a very hot and a very good 49er offense. They made Brock Purdy, he threw 427 yards. They had 180 yards of total offense in their own building. Christian McCaffrey had 23 rush yards and 34 receiving yards. Sam Darnold was 20 of 26, 198, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. They ran the ball extremely well, 39 rush attempts, 180 yards and a touchdown. Jackson Smith and Jigba, 6 catches, 184 yards. I think he's over 1,800,
Yeah.
Ocho.
He should be by
Might be over 1,900.
He should be by now. Yeah, he should be.
And only 3 guys in the history of the NFL have ever had at least 1,900 yards receiving. He's one of them. Cooper Kupp and obviously Calvin Johnson, who has the record. But Seattle was impressive tonight, Ocho. What did you like most about what you saw from the Seahawks?
What I like most about what I saw from the Seahawks is, for one, Sam Darnold. He didn't do what has always harmed him, especially last year in the playoffs, in important games and important situations. He turned the ball over. He'd been turnover prone towards the end of the season this year as well. But this game, Unc, he was clean. But I want to give Mike McDonald, I don't know what kind of speech he had before the game for that defense to play the way they played tonight, but they did. They had every answer for everything the 49ers wanted to run offensively. I've never seen, it's happened very few times, where we've seen a 49ers offense get shut out like this. Christian McCaffrey, who's able to do so much offensively for them because they can put him in so many positions to make plays and find the mismatches for him. They played it extremely well all night long. Obviously, Brock Purdy turned the ball over. One time, Christian McCaffrey, who has always had sure hands, he let one get away from him and turn the ball over. Hey,
looked like it got tipped,
you think so?
Ocho.
What?
It did.
Okay.
The guy tipped it, kind of threw it off balance, threw it off.
Hit him,
but it looked like C-Mac wanted to do something, like he wanted to catch it
and reverse up out of there.
Get up out of there.
Yeah, but other than that, man, this was a beautiful game. Very low scoring. Obviously, if you're the type of guy like myself, you want to see more points scored, and you want to see the Seahawks take advantage of some of those outings that they had, including the one where they got an interception, but they weren't able to do anything with it. The 49ers defense played well as well, but they couldn't get anything going offensively at all.
Well, I thought the difference in the ball game, look, from a Seattle perspective, you mentioned Sam Darnold did not put the ball in harm's way. Yeah, he's thrown 26 touchdowns, but he has 20 turnovers. And if you go back and look at them, the games that they lost, turnovers was heavily involved. Now, they did win a game. I think they won a game against the Rams, where they turned the ball over a bunch and they still was able to win the ball game. But if you look at his history, when he turns the ball over, there's a great chance that his team's going to lose the game. But this defense is playing so well. They played a lot of cover two tonight. Because they believe they can stop. They believe that they can stop their running game with that front four. Say, we got 7. We don't need to do anything special. And they, they was and they got after him with that front four. I thought D-Law and them, I thought those guys played really, really well. The DBs stuck to the receivers, Ocho and Ernest Jones IV, and the rest of those crew, they did a great job of neutralizing the run, putting enough pressure on Brock Purdy where he couldn't get comfortable. And then the longest completion tonight, Ocho, was 20 yards. How many? George Kittle. The longest completion tonight was 20 yards. They only had 127 yards on 27 passes.
That was the Kittle, right? That was the one, the Kittle? Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Watching Seattle, obviously, watching them, I probably watched them about 4 or 5 times this year, Ocho. Their defense is better than advertised.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if you remember, Ocho, the last time the Ravens defense been good, he coordinated it. The head coach of the Seahawks coordinator. Remember, they lost the championship game. I think they lost to 14-13, 14-10, something like that. And then he ends up getting out of there, and he gets the head coaching job at Seattle. That was the last time the Ravens defense looked competent.
Yeah.
If they play, Ocho, based on what I've seen on every team in the AFC, now, any given Sunday, any given Sunday, any given Saturday, anything could happen. But if the Seahawks play like this, there ain't a team in the NFC that can beat them. Not the Eagles, not the Rams, not the 49ers, not Carolina, Tampa. Now, if I'm San Fran, I'm not that disappointed. Whoever the 5 seed should be jumping overjoyed because you're going to get Tampa, you're going to get Carolina. And you're going to avoid I'm not so sure anybody's really afraid of the Eagles as much as they're maybe last year, but they haven't been clicking on anything. They hadn't looked really expressive this year. But if the Seahawks play like this, you're going to catch hell going to Seattle and beat them.
Hey,
with the 12th man, like I said, now I'm saying they play like this. That means Sam Darnold doesn't turn the ball over. He turns the ball over, all bets are off. Because you could end up somebody getting a scoop and score or a pick six, or you sit them up on a short field. Excuse me, Chad. But if you have to drive the ball on this defense,
it ain't happening.
With those 2 corners and those balls,
it ain't happening.
I don't see it, Ocho. I don't.
Not happening at all. Witherspoon, listen,
I don't see it.
We talk about that front four, the first level. They goddamn back end playing well too.
They got Wolin, they got Spoon,
man. They playing.
Thomas,
they playing really well.
What's Josh Jobe? They got guys that look. It's hard to explain, Ocho, but just looking at them, they're fundamentally sound. Wherever you catch the ball at, they normally get you down there. And they come in a hurry. They do a lot of gang tackling. There ain't no lot of one-on-one. The D-line, they see the ball thrown, they turn it and go.
Yep.
This was impressive tonight. To go on the road and beat a team that's been as hot as the 49ers has been. Hold on, let me pull up some stats, Ocho, right quick. Let me see what this thing. Because they did a job. The 49ers had 9 first downs, Ocho.
That's it.
They were 2 of 9 on third down.
They were 2 on fourth down.
Downs.
Yeah.
They had 173 total yards. Time of possession, 37, almost 38 minutes to 22 minutes.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
And this game really shouldn't have been close.
No.
They was over 3 in the red zone. They missed the field goal. And they had to settle for field goals. But I mean, they were down there. They could have got points out of those. Give the 40. But I was surprised. What I was really surprised by, one of the things that and let me know what you think, is that how well Seattle ran the ball against the 49ers. Ocho, 3rd and 17, and you run a handoff and you pick it up 19 yards? That's crazy.
Kenneth Walker, because you know what? It's 3rd down, right? 3rd and 17. Most of the time, you want to play it safe. I'm sure in that situation, they should have known it was going to be a run. It was going to be a draw, some type of handoff in general. I mean,
yes, they backed up.
Why are you backed up? Why are you playing the pass, especially in that situation? I don't understand. And Kenneth
but you got Seattle backed up, so and it's not like they totally trusted because okay, let's just run the ball. Do something, do something, easy, burn some time. Yes.
So
absolutely.
I mean, listen. I don't understand how that even worked.
Brock Purdy did not have his finest hour tonight. He had been playing extremely well. And I'm not, like I said, it's one game. based on the body of work, I think he's shown that he's more than capable, more than competent. He went to an NFC Championship game. He took a team to the Super Bowl. He kind of been beat up a little bit since then, but I don't really have any major concerns about him. It was just that this was more so what Seattle did do, not so much of what the 49ers didn't do. I think sometimes, Ocho, we get caught up like, oh my goodness, I can't believe they did that. Where they weren't going 7-on-7. They weren't going against themselves. Or they weren't going against air. They was going against a very competent defense, a team that can get after you with their front four. They're really solid on the back ends. Ernest Jones Jr., the fourth, is a tackling machine. They fly around to the football. This is a very good team, a very well coached team that's put together. John Schneider probably doesn't get enough credit, but you look at what they have. A lot of these guys, they drafted these guys. Now, they did sign D-Law. They did make the trade for Big Leonard Williams. They got Ernest Jones basically for little or nothing. But he's been to make the trade for Shaheed. That really broke the game open. He was the guy that flipped the script when they was playing at home against the Rams. Because he was the one that got them started with that punt return, and then he catches a big jailbreak screen and get going out of the house. But I was shocked. I was shocked how Seattle made the 49ers look. Because I think the 49ers I've never seen it was like Kyle was like just going up and down that call sheet trying to find something
to work, actually. And it seemed like everything he called, McDonald and their defense, they had an answer for it. Everything.
Had an answer for it. So what you thinking? Who do you I mean, look, the Rams, 49ers, Seahawks, we know they're in. It's going to be either Carolina or it's going to be Tampa. And then you look at the NFC East, it's the Eagles, and it's going to be Green Bay, Chicago.
Yeah.
It's just hard for me to see a scenario with someone. Like I said, now, turn the ball over in the playoffs, all bets are off. I don't give a damn who you are. But just looking at the teams and the way they played thus far, Seattle's defense is outstanding.
Amazing.
And you're going to have to go there to beat them. You're going to have to go there to beat them. That's going to
be a tough task. It's going to be a tall task, especially not only forget the defense, forget the offense, having to deal with that crowd. You can't hear nothing in that stadium.
Right. And they got Njigba, who's a matchup nightmare. I don't care who your corners are. So don't get Mitchell and Deshaun. They're not seeing this dude one-on-one. They don't like to play a whole lot of one. They believe they can stop your run with their front four. They like to play. Now, they will play coverage. They will play cover one. They go man. But Njigba is just, man, that Joe can't quick.
Oh, he's nice.
He is super duper quick. And you better not miss.
It's a wrap.
You better get both hands on him. Because if you don't,
it's a wrap. And the funny thing about it is
he got your wallet and gone, Ocho.
He's not a speed burner, He's not a speed burner, but
he's just so quick,
more
Ocho.
quick than fast. And not only that, he's quick, and then he knows he's an elite route runner, and he's very, very good at being able to manipulate whatever's in front of him to make sure he creates separation.
Yeah, he's unbelievable at that. It's gonna be interesting to see, because if you think about it, the Eagles really haven't run the ball all year. Chicago has one of the best rushing attacks. We'll see what they can do with that. But the question is, we know Seattle has home, so that means Chicago will be the 2 seed. The Eagles will be the 3 seed. So that means, so right now, who's the 3? What's 5, 6? So that means the Rams go to Philly. That means the Niners get the winner of Tampa and Carolina. I mean, if Atlanta wins, Carolina's in the playoff. If New Orleans wins, Tampa's in the playoffs. So that means Green Bay is the 7th seed, so they go to the 2 seed, which would be the Bears. Okay. So now, I mean, the Bears are going to play because, look, they about to have, I think Caleb Williams, if he throws for like 200 and something yards, he'll be the first 4,000-yard passer in Bears history. Now you talk about a team that's damn near over 100 years old, and they've never had a 4,000-yard passer. That's
crazy.
They're the only team, if I'm not mistaken, in NFL history that's never had a 4,000-yard passer.
That's crazy.
So you see how this thing is headed. Rams going to Philly. 49ers are going to be on the road at either Carolina or Tampa, and Green Bay is going to be on the road again against Green Bay. Going to be on the road against Chicago. And Seattle will be at home with the heels kicked up, saying, "We get who we get."
It don't matter.
We get who we get.
Hey, you think about teams that get the bye week at the NFL, and you look at the teams in college football that have gotten the bye. Do you think that the same effect in having rust as opposed to the teams that get a bye week in college, or you don't think that really affects NFL?
You know, it all depends. Turnovers, they're so weighted, so heavy come postseason time, Ocho. That momentum swings. I'm talking about that momentum swings quick. And before you know it, where you're normally down 7, you're probably down 14, 17. And especially if you're at home, because now every third down you don't get, your crowd get antsy. They get real quiet. They start to boo. The opposing team start to feel bigger life. But we've seen Kansas City go on the road. It all depends how well can your quarterback handle adversity. That's the key. That's the key. And for the most part, Hurts and Purdy are the only ones that's been in this situation. Sam Darnold has never had to win a playoff game on the road. He's never done it. Remember how bad he went to Detroit last year and looked awful.
Bad. That was bad.
This will be Caleb Williams' first time in the postseason. Jordan Love has had some success in the postseason. He did go to Dallas and drop 48 on them. So Matt Stafford has gone on the road and beat Tampa with Tom Brady and went on to win a Super Bowl. So you look at the quarterbacks that's been in these situations before, and you try to you probably give them a slight nod, but Seattle's defense is a neutralizer. It is an equalizer.
It's gonna be the difference. It's gonna be the difference. If Sam Darnold plays the way he does in the offseason, without turning the ball over, without putting the ball in harm's way, with that defense that Seattle's playing right now. Now I'm not saying they not the Legion of Boom. They not that. But they damn sure is good. Where they can be the reason they can hold that goddamn trophy up. Because I don't see an offense in the AFC that's that high powered that can create that many mismatches where they can have success going up and down the field on that defense. I don't.
Yeah, I don't either. All things being equal, AFC, I would probably give the nod to Josh Allen because he's been in the playoffs in these situations more times than not. He's a guy that legs and the moment, and he does a great job come playoff time of taking care of the football. Now, his bugaboo was early in his career in the regular season turning it over. And that's what got them in harm's way. But he's done a fairly good job come postseason time of taking care of the football. He's played really well in some games that he happened to be opposite of Patrick Mahomes, who's kind of one-upped him. But I agree. But I think that's the thing that fans love most about the NFL, Ocho, is one game.
That's it.
I ain't got to beat you 4 times. I just got to beat you one. I got to beat you one Saturday, one Sunday. That's it. That's it. That's all I got to do. Kenneth Walker, 16 carries, 97 yards. Zach Charbonnet, 17 carries, 74 yards. I thought Sam Darnold made some great plays with his legs, Ocho, buying time. He bought some time, find Cooper Kupp, bought some time, fouled JSN. I thought he did a great job of buying time with his legs, letting the guys work their way, find a way to get open, and doing a great job. Look, he's not much of a scrambler. Nobody expects him to be. He doesn't have to be. But when you got a running game like that, they can run the football. But JSN, and you still got a burner, even though Shaheed, he did do a whole lot in the passing game tonight. He's more than capable of having a big time
they
game.
just got to put him in position to do it. That's all. That's all it comes down to. Hey, you know, Charbonnet, how you say the running back name? Charbonnet? Hey, he remind me of Robert Smith from the Vikings. Hey, long strider, shirt tucked in. Look exactly like Robert Smith, the way he run.
But it's gonna be a let the fun begin. But the Seattle Seahawks get the number 1 seed and they win the NFC West thanks to a 13-3 victory on the road against the San Francisco 49ers. They finished the regular season with a 14-3 record. 49ers closed out the year, considering all the injuries that they've undergone, for them to be 12-5 and the number 5 seed in the playoffs. I think that's a pretty good job. I thought Kyle Shanahan did a great job of keeping this team together. I thought Mac Jones did a great job of when he came in of playing at an extremely high level to keep this team, because you know they've had injuries. They've had Williams be out. They had Big Trent, he was out. Kittle missed time. Purdy missed time. They've had an influx. Obviously, Bosa's was done for the season early on, but for them to maintain an extremely high level of play and still make the playoffs, given the injuries, I think that's a pretty good accomplishment. They don't feel that way right now, considering they were on their own home turf and they got outplayed tonight in all phases, offense, defense, and special teams. But 12-5 and to have and to get into the playoffs, I think that speaks volume to what type of team they're playing. But congratulations to the Seattle Seahawks. They win 13-3 on the road against the 49ers, finished the regular season 14-3, and they will be the number 1 seed in the NFC. Jackson Smith and Jigba, he finishes the season. Ocho, 119 catches, which ties him for the lead right now. Puka Nacua has 119, and McBride has 119, so he's not going to win that. But he finishes with 1,793 yards.
That's a good season.
Not quite 1,800. Not quite 1,800.
Good season.
There've only been a handful of guys that's ever had 1,800 or 1,900 yards. Julio did it. I think Reverend Isaac Bruce did it. Obviously, Jerry did it. Cooper Kupp had 19, a little like 1947. Megatron had 1964. AB had 1,800 too. There've only been a handful of guys. There are probably less than 10 guys that's had 1,800 or 1,900 yards receiving in the history of the NFL. Isaac Bruce never had 18? What do you have? 17? Okay, 1781. Only 2 with 19. Jerry had 1848, right?
1848. Julio had 1871. AB had 1834, and Jetta had 1809.
Okay, so Tyreek had 1799.
Hey, woo!
But he also had another 1,700 yard catch season. But the Jags clinched the AFC South title with a 41-7 drubbing of the Titans. The Jags are 13-4, clinched their 3rd division title in 9 seasons. Trevor threw 3 touchdown passes, breaking the club's single-season mark score. The Jags earned the home playoff game. Lawrence, meanwhile, closed the regular season with 38 total touchdowns, 29 passing, 9 rushing. Blake Bortles had a combined 38 in 2015. Lawrence also passed Blake Bortles for the 2nd most passing yards in Jags history with 17,646. Now he trails Mark Brunell, 25,698. Yes, Ocho, are we giving the Jags enough credit?
No, we're not. Not only that, we're not giving the Jags enough credit. We're not giving the job that Liam Coleman has done with the Jags.
I agree.
I don't know what Liam Coleman said. I'm not sure what he brought in to the culture out there in Duval and Jacksonville. I'm not sure what happened with Trevor Lawrence. What is it about this season that had Trevor Lawrence looking the way he's looked all season long? And they're doing everything. They're doing all of this. They're playing well defensively. They're playing well offensively at all 3 phases, at all 3 levels, right? And the Ferrari, your early first round pick, didn't even touch the field on the back half of the season.
Ocho, I don't think they're gonna let him. I don't think when he comes back, I don't think they're gonna let him play both ways. I think he's gonna put him at DB.
You don't think so? You think so?
Parker Washington played out of.
Hey, was he not? Hey,
he came on the show?
Let me get this right. Was he on the show? Hey, Chad. Listen, you can do your homework, right? Look at everybody we've had on the show that is actively playing in the NFL right now, and I guarantee you they're having a hell of a season.
Absolutely.
I don't know what it is. Everybody that come on the show, they just doing phenomenal.
Yep.
It ain't a coincidence.
It's not a coincidence. I mean, remember, Baker had Liam Cohen for 2 years. Baker had the best 2 years of his career. Mm-hmm. Trevor Lawrence got Liam Cohen for 1 year, the best season of his career. That's not an accident.
Yeah.
Look at Matthew Stafford when he got with Sean McVay. Look at Brock Purdy. He's with Kyle. They matter. Look at Caleb Williams with Ben Johnson.
Yeah.
Look at Jared Goff with Ben Johnson. Mm-hmm. That's not an accident. Coaching matters.
Yes.
Coaching matters.
Yes. Hey, can I have a question too? I love when people say this, right? When coaching does matter, right? But when you have coaches, if you don't have good players, that disrupts everything. Because I don't care how well you can coach if the product on the goddamn field is just not good.
Sometimes you can overcome. If you're such a great player, Tom Brady didn't matter to coach. Peyton Manning don't matter to coach. Some guy, Patrick Mahomes. Sometimes, Ocho, you're so great.
Right.
I could have coached LT. I could have coached Reggie. I could have coached Time. Sometimes you're so great it doesn't matter.
Right.
When you're Kareem and you're Magic and come on, man. Sometimes you're above coaching.
Yeah. Hey, and it makes it easy, Unc. It makes it easy. Sometimes when you don't have players with structure and discipline and you actually have to coach and coaching actually matters, now that's when it comes into play. I mean, it's you know what I'm talking about, and the people in the chat really understand what I'm saying. What coach could you put over there in Las Vegas with the Raiders right now this year that would have had that team looking
not Vince Lombardi, not Joe Gibbs, not Coach Walsh, nobody.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Coach Belichick, nobody. With the players that he got, nobody's helping that. Nobody's helping that. Hey, y'all thought we forgot, but we gonna talk about Shador a little later. I know y'all mad.
What happened?
He led his team down there for the game-winning field goal.
Who they was playing?
Your team.
Okay, but we don't need to talk about it.
Bubblegum, pop. Bubblegum, pop. Ocho team, a flop. Shannon's team, on top.
Wait, I thought your team was the Ravens. What happened?
Ocho.
I thought your team was the Ravens. I'm just asking. You sure had on. Hey, it's so funny. Hey, boy, hey, you had on Ravens gear not long ago. What happened?
What I got on tonight? What I got on right now?
Hey, you only put on who's winning. You front running.
You can't put on your team. You got to wear a t-shirt 5 times this year.
Huh? Hey, the Ravens. Hey, hold on. My team, now that my two teams are in the playoffs, the Dolphins didn't make it, the Bengals didn't make it, but I still got the Bears and the Panthers in the playoffs,
You got the Patriots. You got the Patriots too.
Okay. Okay, the Patriots. Okay, the Patriots. Hey, chat. I call the Bears and the Panthers, even if the Panthers had to rely on another team for them to get in the playoffs, I still called it back in August. I told you, come on, man. Here you go. Come on, man.
I put on.
Hey, we a Ravens helmet.
I put on for my city. I put on. I'm Jeezy. I put on.
Nah. You put on when whoever's winning, that's what you put on.
I can't help it. I got two teams that win a lot. It ain't my fault.
No.
You remember that song, Ocho?
You gotta make up your
It
mind.
ain't my fault.
You got to make up your
don't.
mind. Hey, Master P. Hey,
It
that's the
ain't
jam.
my fault.
No, that's mystical. Did I do that? Right? Is that how the song go?
Why you mad at me because my team win?
I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm just saying I don't like that you front run and you only pick the team that's winning.
I can't help it because I got two teams and they win.
The Ravens didn't win tonight.
Okay. We talked about that. We discussed
So why,
that. Your team never wins.
Why? Hold on. We discussed it, but why you not wearing their memorabilia? Why you not wearing no Ravens stuff?
It's been when the more times than not. Normally, what happens is that when the Broncos win, I wear Broncos gear out here. The other night, the Ravens won when Huntley won against the Packers. I did wear a Ravens beanie. I did.
Yeah. See what I mean? See,
he mad, Chad. He mad because he don't get to wear no gear.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad.
Guppies always lose.
And hey, listen, when they lose, I still wear their jersey. When the Bengals lose, I still wear their stuff because I'm a true supporter. Win, lose, or draw.
We just mainly win. All I do is win, no matter what. Don't even ask what's in my cup. And every time you see me,
what you
hands
drinking?
go up, and they stay there, and they stay there, up, down, because all I drink is Shay.
Hey, we can make a little album, no? We can make a little song. Hey, the Panthers in the playoffs.
Hold on. Why you hopping up another team? You ain't even never been to Charlotte.
Who ain't never been to Charlotte? What you talking about, man? I've been to Charlotte Motor Speedway. I done been to a Panthers game. I done played against the Panthers in Charlotte and gave them that work. What you talking about? I done been to Charlotte. Matter of fact, I used to date a girl in Charlotte. Yeah. Never forget, 2003. I wonder how she doing.
I don't know.
Yeah, I wonder how she doing. Yeah, in Charlotte. I've been to Charlotte. I've been to Charlotte twice. I've been to Raleigh. I've been to Raleigh
You mean
twice. Raleigh.
Oh, okay. Close enough.
That's how you say it? How you say
Raleigh.
it again? You for real? But it's spelled Raleigh.
Raleigh.
That's Raleigh.
Close enough. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, she was nice too, huh? She was nice too, boy.
Your team lost.
Okay.
Now let me celebrate.
Oh, go ahead, celebrate, huh? Go ahead. I'm gonna matter of fact, go ahead and celebrate because you're gonna be feeling the same way I'm feeling in 2 more weeks anyway. I ain't tripping.
My Broncos, all we do is win, no matter what. So don't even ask what's in my cup. And every time you see me, cups go up and they stay there. And they stay there.
They stay there.
Up, down. Up, down. Because all I do is win.
Yeah. Keep singing, hey, I'm your back. It's one game.
Ocho, with his one sack of Joe Burrow in the fourth quarter, Myles Garrett reached 23 for the season, breaking the NFL single-season sack record. This pushed Garrett's previous record of 22 and a half, set by Pro Football Hall of Famer Michael Strahan, and matched by T.J. Watt. There have been a couple of guys. Justin Houston had 22. Jared Allen had 22. There have been some 21s, but no one has ever reached the total of 23. And that's what Myles Garrett did. The Salty Bengals weren't happy about the referees allowing the game stoppage for the Browns to celebrate the record. Let's take a listen to what Zach Taylor had to say after the game.
A long conversation with the officials after the Garrett sack. What was going on there? What were you
There's 5 minutes left in our season. We're playing for our lives here. And I was never told that we're going to stop the game. And in a critical moment like that, and the refs just said that they made a decision that they were going to stop the game. And they said they tried to do it as quickly as possible. I didn't feel that. We didn't sub. We're trying to be on the ball and go and play with tempo. And the umpire just held the ball so that we couldn't do anything. And I'm yelling at Joe, get on the ball. We didn't sub, we're going. And then we couldn't play. And so, again, trying to get an answer was not easy. They just said that they made a decision as a crew to stop the game when that happened. I guess it didn't matter when it happened. It just, they were going to stop the game and let it happen.
And you weren't informed of that?
No, I was never informed of that. They didn't say one word. We meet with them in the 90-minute meeting before the game. They never said one word about that.
Officials ain't make no decision. The NFL made a decision.
Yeah, I mean, Zach didn't know that?
What are you thinking? So he thought, so hold on, Ocho. So let me get this right. So he thought they was going to get this. Look, let me get this right now, Ocho. So you follow, Chad, follow with me. So Zach thought if Myles Garrett break the sack record, they're going to keep on going. Just keep going like nothing happened, like it was a normal sack.
Wait. Give the people context, huh? He broke the NFL
record. Since the sack became an official stat in 1982.
Right.
Prior to 1982, the sack was not an official stat. There are stats where Deacon Jones had 24, 25, Coy Bacon had this or that, whatever the case may be. In 1982, it became an official stat. With that being said, the most sacks ever occurred in an official season was 22 and a half. Michael Strahan in 2001, and T.J. Watt, I think his was in 2021. That was, Gastineau broke the record. I think Gastineau did the record, what was it, 1984?
With the Jets?
I think 22 was the record by Mark Gastineau in 1984. So did this man, did he really think?
Maybe I don't know. He honestly, with the way the interview and the seriousness in his tone and face, I really think he thought it was the refs, not understanding that's the NFL call. Hey, I don't care how much time on the clock. I don't care about the situation that's going on at the time. We're going to celebrate Myles Garrett getting that sack, no matter what.
Yes.
Hey, and matter of fact, I told you I'm gonna get my jersey. I told you. I told you. Hey, Chad.
You lost.
Chad.
You told me you fighting for your life. What life? Y'all on life support. We been pulling the plug on y'all. We using y'all. We y'all donors.
Wait, what you mean? We want to finish
y'all
our
are
season on
donors.
The right way. That's what he.
You have on your license. You have organ donor.
No. We want to finish our season off the right way. Even if we got to go, if we got to go to Cancun, we want to go to Cancun on a high note, with a W, with a win. That's all.
Ocho.
But hey, like
your heart, we took that, we gave it to somebody that could use it. Your lung, we gave that to somebody that could use it. So, okay, you a donor. I just want you to know, I'm sorry. I appreciate you. Some other team got life. Thanks to you.
It's all good.
Now, cool. I want you to take y'all sad ass home and stop complaining. Y'all lost to the Browns. The Browns.
So we a bad team too. So you act
worse. So you want to talk? Hold on. You want to talk about the defense? How many points did the defense give up? Because you criticize the defense all the time. I want you to get your happy ass on here and tell the chat, how did the Browns get 14 points?
Turnovers?
No. I want you to say turnovers. Who turned it over?
The offense turned the ball over. Huh? What you mean who? When you say who,
I want to know who,
specifically?
Who turned it over? What happened?
It was an interception.
Well, damn. The chat might not know who played quarterback for the Bengals.
They know who played quarterback for the Bengals. He wear number 9.
What his name is? What's on the back of it?
I think it's Joe.
So,
you sure is excited. I'm trying to figure out where was this energy when we were talking about the Ravens? Where was this energy when we were talking about the Ravens? Y'all had a no. Y'all had a chance to go to the playoffs and blew
Y'all
it.
Didn't.
We wasn't going to the playoffs. We were just playing, trying to win it.
You're my homeboy. Why you talking about home? Me and my homeboy, we over here having a great conversation, and you ruined it. You ended up the mood. You rude.
I'm just saying, we wasn't playing for nothing except to win. We wanted to go home on a high note.
And
we weren't able to do that. It's cool. It's cool. I know one thing: the sun will be shining in Cancun.
Man, tell
The
them
sun-
stop
the
by
sun gonna
Ticket
be
Boy.
shining again.
I want to go to Cancun. I ain't never been to Cancun.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Matter of fact, y'all play next week,
Who?
right?
No.
Y'all got a bye?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll see y'all in Cancun in 2 weeks. Don't worry about
Whoa, what?
it. Hey, we'll see y'all
So
in
you
Cancun
wishing
in 2
ill
weeks.
on my team?
No, I'm not. I'm just telling you. Why you here? You so excited. You talking trash about my Bengals. You know, we want going to the playoffs.
High five. Hey, Ocho, you saw the official high five, what you call him, Shelby Harris. Gave a high five when Myles Garrett got the sack.
I mean, listen, ain't no thing. I got my jersey though. You heard me?
Hey, he did it. Hey, I can't turn his hand. Can I turn his hand?
Don't break
Well,
it.
don't worry about it. We do
Don't
the
break
6-7. We do the 6-7.
Hey, what you know about 6'7", huh?
I don't know. I know y'all team ain't going nowhere. And we use y'all for
Nah,
parts.
that's fine. Oh, we'll be back next year.
You said that
Myles
last
Garrett,
year.
Don't worry about it.
Eventually, you're going to be right, Ocho.
Oh, I'm
No,
always
you're
right.
not.
I'm always right. Hey, I didn't get a
Well, I
chance
tell
to
you
thank
what.
Myles
Let me go.
Garrett.
I got to go to the bathroom.
Go ahead. Hey, Chad.
Hold it down.
Hey, Chad, I'm glad y'all get to be with me real quick. Obviously, Myles Garrett now the NFL sack leader with 23 sacks. I talked to Myles Garrett after the game. He gonna send me that jersey. He gonna send me that game jersey. I'm happy. I'm elated. I'm excited, and I'm gonna hang it. I'm getting ready to do my game room. They getting ready to do my game room in about 2-3 weeks and change everything up. So when I get all my awards from Ash and Unc, they're gonna be right here placid behind me, and I'm gonna put an Ocho jersey and a Myles Garrett jersey on the other side, and that is gonna be one of my prized possessions that I've ever gotten from anyone, and I appreciate Myles for that. And I think that's a dope thing. That's a dope thing. I'm sure the people in Canton probably want it, but it's not happening. It's not happening because he promised me the jersey first, and I'd hate to have to beat Myles Garrett ass for lying to me and not giving me that jersey. And that's pretty much it. And that makes me happy. Where you go, Unc? Ash, where Unc go?
Bathroom.
Oh, my bad. Chat, talk to me. Cap, no, I'm not lying, man. Y'all always talk about I'm lying. Why would I lie? What do I get out of lying? Think about it. What do I get? What do I gain out of that? I got the jersey. He signed it for me. He's mailing it to me. It'll probably be here Tuesday. Yeah, I like it. What's the next game? Talk about Broncos. Broncos got the bye week. He talk about he excited about the damn Bengals losing, but the Ravens done lost, and he was all happy and elated like y'all, like they ain't going home too. We all in Cancun. What other jerseys I got? Oh, I got some of the best jerseys. Man, my jersey collection. I got a Tua jersey and a Zach Wilson jersey. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and T. Higgins. That's it. Not just any jersey. I got like the 1980. Hold on.
How y'all doing, chat?
Hey, I'm showing people my jersey. You see this? Mm-hmm. Hey, remember this? Remember the leaping tiger?
Yeah.
This during Unc time back in the 80s. See, nobody got this. This is 101. So I'm hanging this next to Myles. When Myles sent me the jersey, I'm hanging next to that one.
I heard a lot of people talking about, well, T.J. Watt broke the record in this many games and this many. We're not finna do that. Because when Jerry set the NFL record for the most touchdowns in a single season, he did it in 12 games. Randy broke his record in 16 games, and y'all didn't say that. When Eric Dickerson broke OJ's record, OJ rushed for 2,014 games. Nobody ever said that. Now this man got the record. Y'all want to come up with all this stuff. He did it in 15. The NFL sack record is 23. Myles Garrett holds it. He did. Y'all talk about games. Look at the amount of snaps that it took Myles Garrett to break that record, which is the equivalent of probably like 5 games. Don't do that. Don't try to shortchange the man. Again, when Randy Moss broke Jerry Rice's record, Jerry Rice had 22 touchdowns in 12 games.
Yeah,
in 12.
but they threw the man the ball. They threw the ball every play.
And nobody said anything. The NFL record now is 23. Myles Garrett holds it. So I don't want to hear nothing about how many games. I don't want to hear about nothing. Myles Garrett holds the NFL sack record. Because a lot of these records, I mean, when Jim Brown did what he's doing, they was playing 12 games. Ain't nobody say nothing. OJ did what he did in 14 games. Rest his soul. Rest Jim Brown's soul. Now y'all, because somebody broke it, y'all team guy don't have the record no more, y'all try to minimize the guy. But I ain't going to let y'all do it because I'm old enough to remember.
I don't think, man, who would do that, huh? It's an amazing accomplishment.
They doing it. A lot of
listen,
Pittsburgh Steelers fans are doing it. Talking about he did it in 15 games.
Man, it doesn't matter how many games you got it done. You got it done. It doesn't matter.
But you know how it is.
That's an amazing feat. You know how hard it is to get something sacked?
Any record.
But you know how hard it is? I mean, listen, you look at the comparison between someone like a T.J. Watt, a Myles Garrett, a Brian Burns in the season that they had this year.
Seasons.
You compare to, you know how many defensive ends it is in the NFL that are nowhere close to that. That's it's crazy. Maybe people don't understand.
Look, somebody
maybe people don't understand how hard it is to get a sack.
Ocho. And eventually somebody's going to break Peyton's record. Peyton threw for 5,477. He could have had more because he came out at half.
Hold on, that's the 55 touchdown
55
season,
touchdowns.
right?
Somebody's going to throw. Hey, it is what it is. He broke the record. Dan Marino had the record at 50. Mm-hmm. No, to take that back, had 48. Tom had the record, 50. Mm-hmm. Peyton broke that record with 55. Somebody going to throw 56. It is what it is, guys. Ooh. They did the same thing with Roger Maris broke Babe Ruth's record. They tried to put an asterisk by it for the longest. No, we're not finna do that. We not. Because every time y'all try to do it, I'm going to remind you, somebody had the record in less games than when they broke the record.
Right.
And y'all didn't say, and think about it, sacks only became an official stat. The interception, I mean, think about it. What was the record, Dick Night Train Lane? He got 14. I think they played like 12 games back then. Some records ain't going to be broken. That 81 interceptions, ain't nobody getting 81 interceptions, Ocho, in a career. You can forget that.
Who had 81 interceptions? 81?
Yes. 81.
How many years he played?
I think Krause played like 14, 15. He played 16. Krause played 16. Ain't nobody breaking it. They can play 20. 81. I think Rod, how many Rod got? Rod Woodson got 71. Yes.
Rod was that.
Rod was a corner, moved to safety. Rod had great hands.
Safety. Yeah.
Guys that if you could catch, a lot of guys can't catch. Like Ed Reed could like really catch. No, but Rod could really catch.
Mm-hmm. Damn, that's crazy, man.
Well, you go back and look at some of these stats. Now, eventually, look, with all these games, somebody's probably going to catch 1,500. I think Jerry got over 1,500. And by the time they played 10, 12 years, Ocho, that's an equivalent. That's another season.
Damn.
It is what it is.
That's unfair. That's unfair because now, those whose records are getting broken, you can't play no more.
I want to see the guy that break Jerry touchdown record, not 197 receiving. I want to see that. I sure hope I'm alive to see that.
That's gonna be hard.
Think about it, Ocho. But
That's a lot of touchdowns.
Ocho, the man got 2,500 yards after the age of 40.
Hey, at a dependent position.
Yes. The man caught 1,200 yards at 40.
Yeah.
It went to the Pro Bowl. So,
hey, you got to be in good with the organization, boy. You got to be in good, boy.
100
to even put you to put you in position to allow you the opportunities to be able to have success and production at that age. You got to be good with that organization, and also you can't be a goddamn salary cap casualty. So that's the problem.
Brett Favre, 300 consecutive starts?
Oh, he was healthy. He was always available.
Do you know how many? 300, Ocho?
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot.
So you got to get off to a great start. You got to start off with 12. You got to have a couple of seasons of double-digit picks to even think about getting to 80. That 4s and 5s ain't gonna cut it.
Nah.
Because you play 15 years and you get 4 picks a season, or 5 picks a season. That's still 75.
You're gonna have to do a lot of gambling too now.
But you got to get that number early, but you got to move to a safety position because you ain't finna be playing no corner position unless you Darryl Green. All the even great corners, they start to fall off, and then they move to the safety.
They go to safety.
You look at time, he moved to safety. Rod moved to safety. Aeneas moved to safety. Only Darryl played his entire career at the corner position.
We're at corner, yeah. Hey, man, hell, Prime was that safety when we played the Ravens when he wore 37. And
I think the thing is, Ocho, is that I get it. I remember on Monday night when the Jets played the Raiders and Tim Brown caught his 100th touchdown. Man, they brought everybody on the field. They brought Tim's mama. They brought his wife. They brought the kid. They stopped the game for like 20 minutes.
For real?
Yes. Go back and look it up. It was a Monday night. They brought everybody out on the field.
They must have been playing
home. He lucky.
Okay.
Can you imagine if they'd have played in Cleveland? They'd have brought his mom, his dad out the stands. Yes. They probably would have had, well, they couldn't have, because TJ, because TJ was playing and Strahan was in studio. Because they normally, a lot of times, when somebody's going to break the record, the guys are retired. And so they have the guy to pass it, because when I broke Ozzy's record, he's the general manager. He's there. He handed me the football.
Right.
But no, we're not going to do that,
Chad.
Myles Garrett is now the NFL single-season sack leader. Hey, at the pace he's going, he's going to be the NFL sack leader when it's all said and done. Because how many he got now, Ash? Almost 130? He got 125 sacks. Have he played 10 years? He's 9 years.
And he only 30 now.
Yeah, Ocho, he just finished his 9th year. So the record, he needs 76 sacks to be the all-time leader. Brucey played like 19 years.
Yeah. Oh, listen, he has a good chance to get it. Long as he stay healthy,
now,
he has a great chance to get it.
Reggie had 198 in 15 years. Ain't getting that. But you got to realize Reggie played 1 year in the USFL, 1984. Right. I think it was 84. He played in the USFL. Might have been 83. He played his first season in Memphis because he's a Tennessee and it was regional then. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But Myles Garrett, congratulations, the single season sack leader. Stay healthy, continue success, bro. We root for you here at Nightcap. Ocho, what a game, what a game. Tyler Luke misses a 44-yard field goal wide right and a brutal miss from a rookie. Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers win the AFC North, and they get to host a game next Monday night. As a matter of fact, they get to take on the Houston Texans, which should be a barn burner of a ball game. The Houston Texans finished great down the stretch, and they finished today. They won today. They beat the Indianapolis Colts. But tonight, Lamar Jackson came back after last week, taking last week off. He was 11 of 18. He only threw 18 passes, 238 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. He was sacked 3 times. Derrick Henry ran the ball extremely well tonight, 20 carries, $126. Steelers just dominated time of possession, Ocho. Aaron Rodgers was 31 of 47, 294, 1 touchdown, no interception, clean game. They ran the ball 24 times for 100 yards. Ocho, when somebody goes back to throw the ball that many times and they're not as mobile as Aaron is, and you only get him 2 times, that lets you know you need some rushers. The Steelers played. Both teams played great. Ravens got up to a great start, 10-0. Ocho, watching this game, tell me what you thought about this game. Tell me what you liked, what you didn't like.
Listen, this was a divisional game. This is the game that was very exciting because of the implications of it. Both teams having to win the game to go to the playoffs. Aaron Rodgers played extremely well. What we thought Lamar Jackson wouldn't do, with the fact that he was back there, he was ready to play. We thought they would abandon the run and put the ball in Lamar Jackson's hands. But Derrick Henry ran the ball well. And the plays that Lamar Jackson had to make, he made them. Zay Flowers, 2 big plays. Awuzie obviously slipped on one of them. But outside of that,
Awuzie wasn't in. That was number 3.
Yeah, that's
the last one.
That's Awuzie
on the double move. I thought it was number.
Number 3 is Awuzie.
Ocho.
Yeah.
Ocho, you played DB. Since when do they teach you to start with playing with both feet when you going backwards?
Both feet?
You either T-step, which is one, or you back straight up and drive on one. At no point in time I've never seen a DB coach say you playing with both feet. That's why he got in his feet went out from under him. Go ahead, Ocho.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, you can't blame the ground on at that point, especially in the game. You've been playing all game, damn near all game long, Unc, at that point.
Yes.
So, hey, listen, Unc, this was a good
great game.
This was a very good. Aaron Rodgers played well. Lamar Jackson played well. The Ravens offense played well. The one thing I will say is they were never able to make Aaron Rodgers uncomfortable. He was never uncomfortable, even though he doesn't have the legs he used to have. There was no pass rush to get Aaron Rodgers off his spot. Some of those throws Aaron Rodgers made the Friday move, my goodness.
Oh, if you let him just sit there and plant his feet, Ocho, most NFL quarterbacks, and you're talking about one of the great NFL quarterbacks, if you don't put pressure on him, he's going to pick you apart.
Oh, yeah.
There's nothing wrong with his arm. Maybe he can't throw it 60 yards like he once could, but the pinpoint accuracy, yes. And there's occasion where he missed more throws. You see him miss more throws that he normally would miss. But if you don't pressure him and get him off the spot like you said, okay.
Yeah, he gonna dice you up, man.
And look.
And he did tonight.
Ocho, the Ravens only had 48 plays. They scored 24 points on 48 plays. They had 12 first downs. Steelers had 24 first downs. The Steelers was 9 of 16 on third down. The Ravens was 4 of 12. The Ravens averaged almost 11 yards per play. The Steelers were 6. Penalties. Ravens were 9 for 78. The 1 turnover. But that wasn't it. I mean, that missed kick, that might cost John Harbaugh's job, Ocho.
You think so?
It might. You see, and we're going to talk about it later, you see Raheem got relieved of his duty and the general manager in Atlanta. And think about how they finished. Atlanta, somebody's going to get to coach a very good football team in Atlanta. Bijan Robinson, Kyle Pitts, Drake London, Mooney. You look at that Pierce. They got what Jalen Johnson. They got Pierce.
Yes.
Leonard Floyd. They got Bates. They've got somebody's going to get to coach a very good football team. Now, I don't think they have a first-round pick, but they got a good football team down there. But I'm looking at the Ravens. I'm trying to put my hand on when they had them down 10-0, and you had an opportunity to get some more separation. You didn't get it. And I don't know why you didn't get it. Because like I said, I thought, 20 carries. You couldn't stay on the field on third down. It's hard. Because if you look at the Steelers, they were 9 of 16. Think about Ocho. You don't normally have 16 opportunities for third down.
No.
16?
That's a lot.
And then you pick up 9 of them. Because 8 of them is 50%. So you're probably around 55%. You let somebody pick up 55% of third downs, you're going to probably get your ass beat. You probably lose more than what you did. But a missed field goal. I wasn't surprised that he missed it. That's a rookie kicker, Ocho.
Wait, rookie kicker in that situation, and you have one job. Huh? You hear me? You have one job. I don't care about the situation. Preseason, regular season, implications to be able to go to the playoffs. You have one job. When you go to practice, they do one thing since training camp. They kick the ball. That's it.
Let me ask you a question. How many times in practice they kick for a chance to go to the playoffs?
You block the noise out. You block the noise out. It doesn't matter what you're going for.
How many times you think John Harbaugh told him this is a kick to go and take us to the playoffs? Now we practice. Do we not practice 2 minutes? Do we practice no huddle?
Yeah.
Okay, we down 3. We down 7. How many times you think John Harbaugh told him this is the kick to get us into the playoffs? How many times you think he's been under that kind of pressure?
Probably never. Probably never. Probably never. Hey, that's a whole lot, boy. That's a whole lot riding on your leg.
Absolutely.
Hey, listen to me. That's a different kind of pressure.
Now, the guy that he replaced in his rookie season, all he did is go kick the Ravens to the AFC Championship game.
You see the importance of having a kicker.
But you talk about there is a chance. He's arguably one of the 2 or 3 greatest kickers to ever, especially clutch big game. How many big game kicks have we seen him make? A 66-yarder in Detroit to win the game. Playoff games, all these implications. We've seen him time and time again. Now last year he struggled. Obviously had some things going on, but we saw him struggle.
Right.
This situation here, Ocho, and I'm looking at the game. I'm like, well, damn, Ravens. Man, look, y'all got the momentum, man. Y'all need to get some separation. And I kept like, man, get a little separation. Get a little separation.
Yeah.
They never could get the separation they need. And next thing you know, it's 10-3, and then it's 10-10, and then it's I was like, damn. I said, boy, you're playing with fire. Because we talk about it all the time, Ocho. When you have momentum, you better get some separation because they're going to get it.
As much as you can. Yeah, listen. The pendulum always shifts in a football game. The pendulum always shifts in any sport, no matter what you play. At some point, but like you say, you want to get as much of a lead as you can while you had the momentum. But it's difficult, Unc. That's why it looked the way it looked tonight. It's difficult, and it comes down to what it did tonight, where the game is decided on the kicker's leg. And most of the time, you hope you have a clutch kicker, a good kicker who doesn't allow certain situations to bother him, where he can still complete the task under those kind of conditions.
That's why Adam Vinatieri is going to the Hall of Fame. You talk about clutch. How about making a game-winning field goal in the snow? How about making a kick in the Super Bowl, Ocho, twice?
Yeah.
With no time on the clock. Can you get more clutch than that? Can you get more pressure than that? That's why Adam Vinatieri is going to be in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Yeah, he played a number of years and longevity, but that's not why. You won't find two better kickers under the gun, under immense pressure than Adam Vinatieri.
Vinatieri, yeah.
Everybody remember that divisional game of the playoffs against the Raiders in the snow? A driving 45, almost 50-yard kick. He nails it. In overtime to win the Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl.
And then guess what, Ocho? 2 years later, come back against the Carolina Panthers and did it again.
Mm-hmm. He was clutch now. No doubt about it.
Chad, maybe y'all help me. Where did the Ravens look? I understand. Yes, the defense is bad. And I know John Harbaugh, it's tough, Ocho, when you have a friend and you don't really want to fire somebody. But he probably didn't think he had anybody on the staff that could fill in and do any better than what Zach Orr was doing. That's why he left him in that role. With that being said, this defense isn't good. It's not. Let's be real. Chad, y'all know it. It's not good. They got no pass rushers. The guys in coverage aren't good. Roquan is okay, but Roquan is not Roquan from 3-4 years ago. He's not.
Hold on. I got a question. Like I know you say the defense is bad, right?
Yes.
But when you look at the third level on the Ravens, are they really that bad? Are they really that bad if they got to cover people for 30 seconds? I mean, if you got to cover somebody for 30 seconds, hell, everybody else would look bad too if you weren't getting any pressure on the goddamn quarterback.
Well, now I call the question. If you know you can't get pressure, why would you put your corners in a one-on-one situation with like a bomb blitz there?
If you can't stop the run, you ain't got no choice.
Well, it wasn't like they were running the football, Ocho. It's the thing is that you realize, like, okay, if I got to rob Peter to pay Paul, I don't need to be going out there getting luxury items. I need to pay the day-to-day. I need to pay the mortgage. I need to pay the light bill. Need to pay the gas bill, the phone bill. I need to pay necessities. So with that being said, I know I can't get home. Do I really want to sacrifice a back end that's not very good to begin with? Am I really trying to put them on an island? Because if I don't get there that's why you need a guy that can win one-on-one, Ocho. You need a guy that can win instantly. You see how Myles Garrett, you see that people like Joe Burrow, no, he didn't. Look at the get off that Myles Garrett got. Yeah. If he'd have been running track, he'd have false started because you can't go under 0.1. He went 0.023. Let that sink in.
He got up out of there.
So when Joe was saying, he was gone. He didn't get the tough.
Yeah.
The Ravens, Ocho, they need defensive linemen, but I'm not so sure they can use a couple of corners too, Ocho. They do.
Nah, I don't listen. I honestly, I like Wiggins. They just drafted him. He's played decent. Of course, he's gotten beat. Well, I think we all get beat. Part of playing the position is
I agree.
Yeah, you are going to get beat, but most of the time you want someone that can be clutch in certain moments and that can win majority of one-on-one battles. And if you're elite, follow the number one receiver on other teams. That's what I said.
That's reserved for Satin. That's reserved for Stingley. That's reserved for who else we got, Ocho? Gonzalez. That's reserved for those guys. AJ Terrell is reserved for guys like that. Mitchell and
Keon Mitchell.
Yes, that's reserved for those guys. He don't need to follow anybody. He probably need to be on the second or the third receiver while you're bull jiving.
That's not nice, huh? I understand what you're saying, but young bull has potential. Young bull has potential. Outside of that, they need a premier
They
rusher.
do.
Very bad.
They do.
They need a premier rusher. I don't care if you play on the left or you play on the right. We got to get you in the building.
Yeah.
They got to get somebody in the building.
I agree. They need a rusher. Preferably two. But if you can get a true number one rusher and a solid number two rusher that can win. I mean, they had Jadeveon Clowney. I mean, look, he's a guy, if you let him get 20 snaps a game, he can generate pressure. If you let him get 20 snaps a game. Now, he's not an every down player anymore, but he can still generate pressure if you minimize his snaps. Offensively, they're going to probably need to get some linemen. They're going to probably need to get a guard, two guards. They are. They just are. I mean, I wish it was something I wish I could dress it up for you, but chat, y'all know I'm not lying. I mean, you would like to have more than you'd like for Lamar. You'd like to have more than 45 plays. It's hard. I mean, you scored 24 points with 45 plays. Lamar was 11 of 18. You ran the ball 27 times for $137. That's 5 yards? Look, 5 yards a carry. You can live with that.
Yeah,
you can live with 5 yards a carry.
Listen, Lamar was efficient when he had the ball, even if they didn't have it a lot. He was efficient with the ball, and we talked about thinking what we should do. Hell, I never forget what you said, Unc. You thought they best option was to start Tyler Huntley if Lamar wasn't healthy. Man, the hell you say? Shit. Absolutely not.
I still wish Lamar could have.
Lamar did everything he could to make sure he won this game tonight, and he did his part.
He did. I wish Lamar could have put more pressure on him with his legs, Ocho.
He can't. He couldn't. Let me tell you something. You know how I know he's not the same? On that third down where he couldn't get out the way.
Yeah. You saw that guy catch him?
On the third down. Yeah.
Well, you saw it when they ran the quarterback draw. I said, when Lamar Jackson looked like he got a piano on his back.
Yeah. He tipping. Matter of fact, he's tipping. He's not even extending himself. His gate is closed. He's not even opening up. He's moving, but he ain't moving, if that makes sense.
Yes. He is. To the Steelers side, Aaron Rodgers, 31 of 47, 294. They ran the ball 24 times, basically a little over 4 yards a carry. Gainwell had a big catch. Calvin Austin with the sluggo. Thielen had a big catch. Valdez-Scantling had some big catches. Look, Freiermuth had a big catch to set him up, get him down to like the 5-yard line. They played well. The Steelers was going to play well. Cam Hayward, I thought Cam Hayward had a well of a ball game. I thought the D lineman played really, really well. I thought there were some lanes that had the backside been able to get cut off, that Derrick Henry could have hit those and maybe popped it instead of getting 2-3 yards. He probably could have got 10, 12 yards. But I credit the Steelers. They did a great job of disengaging and getting to the ball carrier. Give those guys credit for that. I thought the Steelers D-line played extremely well. Yeah, and you're like, well, Shannon, how you say they play well? They gave up 126 to Derrick Henry. But that could have easily been against Green Bay. That 120 was 180. That was the difference. Cam Hayward played extremely, extremely well. I love the way look. He might not run fast, but from point A to point B, which is from end to end, he gets there. I was very impressed. I mean, Harry years in what's the year? Year 14? This year 14. He was in that he was in that 2012 draft, Ocho, with Cam and Von Miller and all those guys, Justin Houston, Richard Sherman, all those guys. That the greatest draft. That's the greatest draft. Yeah. That is the greatest. The greatest. If you look at the players in that draft, Julio was in that draft, right? AJ Green was in that draft, right? Pat Peterson was in that draft, right?
Yeah, I got
Cam Hayward, Cam Jordan, all of them was in that draft, Ocho.
Hey, the greatest draft is 2001, huh?
What?
The greatest draft is in 2001. No. I just want to throw that out there just in
y'all
case.
Ain't even close. Y'all might not be better than 90. With me, Emmett, Sayal, rest his soul, Ted, rest his soul. Y'all might not be better than us.
Listen, can you hear me? When Chad Javon Johnson was drafted into the NFL, that was the greatest draft.
Ocho, ever. You only one person.
I don't care.
Who else was in your draft class?
Michael Vick.
Okay, who else?
I can't remember the rest of the people.
Cam, Von Miller, Pat Peterson, AJ Green, Julio Jones, Tyron Smith, Cam Jordan, Cam Hayward, Richard Sherman, Justin Houston. Pull up that 2011 draft. It ain't even close. Ain't nobody close to that draft. When you go back and look at the players in that draft in that first round, Ocho, just the first round, Sherman was, I think Sherman was what, second, third, fourth? When you look at that draft, Ocho, that is the greatest.
Hey, what's Sherman? You talking about Richard Sherman?
Sherman was fifth round. Yes.
What? He was
5th
fifth
round.
round?
J.J. Watt was in that draft.
Okay. Hey, them some nice boys now. Hey, everybody you name is nice, but Ocho was drafted in 2001. I was drafted in 2001. The greatest entertainer of all time was drafted in 2001. That's me.
Yeah.
That's me. That's
But
me.
you only one player.
That
You
was
got to
me.
have 27 others.
I know, but it's one player that is more entertaining and fun than everybody you just named.
Yeah. Give the Steelers credit. They get an extra day. This is not an accident that they put the team that played the last game on Monday night to give them a rest. They didn't want to cheat them. Don't make them play on Saturday. Let them play Monday night. So this year, Ocho, we got a Monday night playoff game, something we've never had before.
I'm ready. Hey, matter of fact, since we never had it before, why don't we make a presence? Let's make our presence felt. You want me to go to the game?
Cause
Hey, how come every time I add,
now I got to be in Baltimore, then we got to be in New York.
hey, how come? Hey, y'all don't be telling me nothing, man. Y'all don't be telling me nothing. I don't be knowing what's
Well,
going
I think
on.
you find out sooner or later.
But how you know? How you know before me?
How I know what?
We going to New York.
You knew that. We on the
didn't
red
know that
carpet
until
with
you
Matt
told me on
Damon,
last
Ben Affleck, Tiana Taylor.
What we doing? What we doing with them?
What are you doing on the red carpet, Ocho?
Oh, we finna walk the red carpet.
Ocho, we working. No, we not. Well, yeah, we gonna walk the red carpet. We actually working.
Hey,
We're live
hold on,
streaming from the
I
red
get-
carpet, Ocho.
Hold on, I get to wear a suit.
You can wear whatever you want to wear.
Hey, one thing you know about it, when it's time to put on some thread and time to look good, boy, you know who come to the party, Let me tell you, hey, I'm gonna
Man,
be
you
in
got
some
these people thinking,
European.
man, you need to communicate with Ocho.
I'm finna be sharp, bro. Where we going to? We going to the what? The Golden Globes?
We got Netflix premiere, The Rip, with Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, Tiana Taylor, all those.
Okay. Hey, I know. You know, me and Ben Affleck go way
Well,
back.
good. I'm sure you have some very interesting questions to ask them then.
Hey, yeah, I got some good ones. But I'm finna be so clean, boy. I'm finna be clean as the Board of Health. You hear me?
Ocho, for the first time since 2021 and for the first time since leaving the Packers after the 2022 season, Aaron Rodgers is back in the playoff. Aaron Rodgers in the post-game interview, it's been a grinding year. And the 2 years before that was tough as well. But he's back. He's back. He's
like
back
it.
in the postseason.
Hey,
It's been a while since he's been in the postseason. This is what, look, it's a tough year on him. He's playing with I think a broken bone in his non-throwing hand. It's been tough.
Yeah, his left hand.
It's really tough when you've been as great as he is, and all of a sudden some of the things that you took for granted that you could do with your eyes.
You can't do it no more.
Can't do it no more, Ocho.
You can't do it no more.
But he played well tonight. When they needed a big throw, he came up with it. They needed a big run. You know, he scrambled for 20 yards. I thought Jalen Warren ran tough. The guys made plays. Now, next week, they get DK back.
Hey, and that's a good thing because look what Aaron was able to do without him tonight. Listen, it was done by committee tonight. Everybody was a part of the offense. Frymuth balling. Calvin Austin getting throws. Normally he wouldn't get before because now we ain't got no choice. We got to count on you because we don't have DK Metcalf. They got my dog Adam Thielen involved in the game. I wish they would use him a little bit more. Obviously, he's a veteran presence. He's good. He's a route runner. I don't care how long he's been playing. I don't care how old he is. If you brought him in, goddamn use him. Outside of that, I mean, it's going to get interesting come Monday night in that playoff game.
Yes.
And anytime you have Aaron Rodgers, someone who's used to being in the playoffs,
But you know one thing the Texans can do, they can heat your ass up with more.
Yes, sir.
I mean, when
yes, sir. You ain't got to tell me twice. You ain't got to tell me twice. Listen, Will Anderson, Danielle Hunter.
They got Settle Jr., they got Mario Edwards, they got Rankins, they got Shazier, they got Tutu Dola. The DBs that they got, they can come. They can come.
Absolutely.
Now, the problem that concerns me is that the Houston Texans don't have a run game. It's hard, Ocho, to win when you don't have no resemblance of a run. And you know the Steelers. The Steelers like to make you one-dimensional and just try to go hunt your quarterback.
Right. Hey, and you know what? When I think about it too, Unc, Nico didn't play today. Stingley, some of them boys, a lot of them rested today, Unc. Even without a run, they've been able to still run their offense.
Yeah.
They don't need a Saquon type of back. They don't need a Devon Achane, a back that's gonna go for 150, 180, you know, but still just someone that can keep it going and keep our offense balanced. Keep our offense balanced. We don't need you breaking a run for 80, 50 yards. That's never been the Texans. That's really never been the Texans if you think about it. Obviously, the last time I can think of an efficient running back doing extremely well in the run game was when Joe Mixon was healthy.
Correct. I mean, it's been back before Joe Mixon, it was Arian Foster. I think they had Pierce.
Why would
they had a guy named Pierce that ran really well. I don't know what happened to him. I don't know where he is now. Chat, maybe y'all can help us out. But they got their work cut out for them. The Steelers got their work cut out for them. I think both teams have their work cut out for them. The one thing that we do know is that they can get after your quarterback. They can get after your quarterback, Ocho.
Yeah, they can. They can. I don't really think. I don't have no horse in this race. I don't have a horse in this race. But if I'm betting on a team to win this game, even as great as that goddamn Texan defense is, I'm not betting against two players, a coach and a player that have been in the postseason multiple times,
Rodgers.
that are used to it. I'm not. That's me. And you know, I'm not a betting man, so I'm just saying based on who's been there the most in those type of situations where they're not rattled. There is no pressure. They've been there so much, they just go out there as a quarterback. I'm gonna just go play ball.
Well,
I'm gonna just play ball. Okay, they got a great pass rush. How do we counter that? How do we counter them having a great pass rush? Hell, motherfucking misdirection.
Quick throws.
The quick
kind of
game.
like what Cincinnati do to try to get to keep Myles off.
Bingo. And they did it the entire game. They did it all 4 quarters.
Congratulations to the Pittsburgh Steelers. They win the AFC North and get a matchup with the number 5 seed, the Houston Texans, on Monday night. They beat the Baltimore Ravens by the score of 26-24. The Ravens rookie misses a 44-yard field goal, and the Ravens go home. Look. All the games that they lost early, Ocho, they probably kicked themselves. They lost to the Buffalo, had a game in hand. They lose to Buffalo. They lost some games that they probably should have won. They probably shouldn't even been in this situation. But you are what your record says you are. All this where they should have been this or they should have been that. What does their record say? Their record say they're under 500 team. That's what they are, an under 500 team. So, Steelers, congratulations. You win the AFC North 26-24 over the Baltimore Ravens. DK gets a chance. With 14 seconds at a timeout, John Harbaugh went to the rookie kick. Ocho, you got a timeout in hand. You don't want to try to get no more yards?
Nah, I don't think so. Not in that situation. Because you know why they didn't?
Why?
For one, he didn't because he trusts his kicker.
A rookie in that situation?
Yeah. He's not even looking at it like that. You can't look at it like that. Okay, I trust my kicker. I want to end this now. I want to end this now and win this game. I'm putting our season on my rookie kicker's leg. He's a rookie. There's a reason we got him. If we didn't trust him, we wouldn't have him.
Wow.
Only 2 things can happen. Either you gonna make it or you gonna miss.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though, Ocho.
It's unfortunate that he
missed. Ain't got no time on the clock, so it's over. Our season over, and it might have cost me my job.
Hey, man, listen, I'm with you when you're right. I'm ready.
Panthers squeeze into the playoffs.
Wait, the who?
The Panthers.
The who?
The Carolina Panthers
okay.
squeezed into the playoffs thanks to the help
Okay.
from the Atlanta Falcons, who beat the New Orleans Saints by the score of 19-17. A Falcons win was enough to send the Panthers to the postseason and send Tampa Bay home. Carolina Panthers haven't made an NFL playoff since 2017, and they haven't hosted a playoff game in nearly a decade. This also marks the owner's, David Tepper's, first trip to the postseason since he purchased the team in July of 2018. Hours after the game, Ocho, Falcons fired head coach Raheem Morris and GM Terry Fontenot after 2 straight disappointing seasons. The Atlanta Falcons wrapped up an 8-9 campaign. Fontenot has been the Falcons general manager since 2021. Morris was hired in 2024. I thought Fontenot did a good job. You look at who he drafted.
Yeah.
Kyle Pitts, Bijan Robinson, Michael Penix Jr., Pierce, Johnson. They got some talent, Ocho. They got some talent.
And listen, they got some talent. It's unfortunate that they won't be there to see that talent continue to flourish over there in Atlanta. Obviously, Arthur Blank, very short of patience, only allowing Raheem 3 years, Fontenot allowing him 3 years, and he sees fit to go in another directions for his team. Listen,
Fontenot's been there for 5. Raheem,
he's been there 5?
Since 2021.
Raheem been there for 3.
Since 2024. He's been there 2 years.
Damn, he let him go already?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Well,
we're gonna talk about this
Christ.
matchup a little later. I would not be surprised if they let Aaron Ginn go. Ocho, remember?
At the 1?
Did they let Gerard Mayo go after 1? Did they let Steve Wilkes go after 1?
Hey,
when you feel you got
boy,
talent,
it show. Hey, hold on. Hey, it show is a short leash, huh? If show is short, you know what? I'm not. You know what?
Jalen Walker, that's the first round pick. He was the first round pick. Jalen Walker, okay. Yeah, and Pierce Jr. Yeah.
Hey,
yes.
Hey, you see how God continue to open doors and you acting like you're blind to it, huh?
What do you have open doors for? As a matter of fact, I'm about to sell my house in Atlanta. I ain't trying to go crazy.
Hey, whoa. Listen, I'm close with Arthur Blank. Now, I could put your name in the hat if you want to.
I got his number. I can call it myself.
Okay. Well, you might want to shoot him a text.
If I do, I want to say, ask him how he's doing. Make sure, he's doing okay. That's it. That's all I want.
No, you don't.
Ocho,
right.
Kirk Cousins, 18 of 32, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Bijan Robinson, 15 for 33. They had 25 carries, 49 yards. Tyler Shook was 23 of 35, 259, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. They ran the ball 26 times for 108 yards. Jawan Johnson, 3 for 61. Dante Pettis, 5 for 60. Adric Estime, 5 for 43.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hey, that interception that killed the Saints. That interception killed the Saints. The timing of when it actually happened, it killed all momentum and their chances to actually win this game once the Falcons got the ball back in that situation. I mean, the Saints didn't play bad, huh? They was able to hold Bijan only 33 yards. Drake London only had 78. Outside of that, it was a good game. It was a very good divisional game where the team that made the fewest mistakes was going to win the game, and that's exactly what happened.
I think Jay Glazer is reporting that Matt Ryan is in line to be a senior something at the Falcons. Didn't he report that?
What?
Yes.
For real? Hey, that's nice. Can you imagine? Let's say
high profile front office role. Well, the only role that's high profile is general manager VP.
GM. Right.
He ain't about to be the owner.
He's not gonna be the VP.
So those are the only two high profile roles. You get to be VP or you get to be the GM.
So there's a good chance Matt Ryan gonna be the new GM.
There's a good chance.
And being able to oversee and building that team into what it is they may need, that's dope for the future. That's dope. Does that happen often, or more players should be afforded the opportunity to be in those positions?
Well, you see, look, Tom Brady has a role in the Raiders.
Yeah.
Who is that? Troy is getting advice, has the ear of
With
your team,
with the Dolphins.
Guppies.
Right.
So it's starting to happen more.
Well, maybe I wonder if the opportunity would present itself for me to have some type of front office role with in Cincinnati.
No, that's a family run business. That ain't happening. You know that.
And I'm a part of the family. I'm not sure if you knew.
First of all, you know the Cincinnati Bengals more than anybody.
Yeah.
So know is Mike Brown, his daughter, his son-in-law, and that
Katie, yeah, Troy, yeah. And listen, hold on, and right up under them is me. Yeah, right up under there. But if I need anything, you know how you can call the Broncos, huh? If you need anything, but if I need anything, and I'm not even talking about football related. I'm talking about if I was down to my last. You hear me? Hey, Chad, listen to me real quick. If I was down to my last,
Dan Morgan's in the role in the Carolina.
In the Carolina, that's right.
Is Kuechly doing anything for the? I don't think Kuechly's doing anything for the.
Yeah. Unc, you not hearing what I'm saying though, Unc? Unc, if I was down to my last, boy, and I'm about to be homeless, and I need I need a little help.
Okay.
I can make that call, but everybody can't do that. What? Yeah, I'm talking. I need some cash. Listen to me. I am of no value to you anymore. But you know what? I'm in a bad position. Can you loan me something?
Yeah. Well, look.
Yeah.
Now, if the Boland was in a situation, I had that kind of relationship with the Boland. I don't know. Look,
right.
I have the time that I've spoken to Rob and the Penners, they've been great to me. Yeah. So I don't want people to come out, well, Shannon can't go back to the Broncos. They open up the facility. They open up the facilities and let me sit down and interview John just last week, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So the the Broncos have been great to Shannon Sharpe, but I didn't play for them. It's a different type of relationship. I played for Mr. B. I had a personal relationship with Mr. B. I think they're going to release a documentary, and his daughters reached out and asked me would I talk because of the relationship that I had with Mr. B.
Yes.
It was next to John. It's hard to say that his favorite player wasn't 84, Sharpie. So, but no, the Ravens have been the Ravens. I keep saying the Ravens because we just talked about them. The Broncos have been great. Most of the time, I call Chip. Chip, I need something. I'm getting some more of these cups. I need some more of these cups. If I need hat, if I need gear, I need paraphernalia, something like that. Something like that. I'll reach out to Chip, or I reach out to Flip. Hey, Flip, I need a helmet. Yeah. Flip, I need some tees. Hey, what you need, Sharpie? So, but no, the Broncos have been great to Shannon Sharpe. The Broncos have been great. The Broncos helped put Shannon Sharpe's kids through college, through private school. Hey, take care of his family. The Broncos and the Broncos first, and the Ravens. The Broncos started it. The Ravens made it like, okay, if I want to work after my career, I can. But if I don't, I can shut it down. Cleveland Browns. They have fired Kevin Stefanski after 6 years. He's a 2-time Coach of the Year, and he won Cleveland's first playoff game in more than 25 years. Despite those accolades, Stefanski exit with a 45-56 record and went 8-26 in his last 2 seasons. The majority of Stefanski's success came with Baker Mayfield, but the Browns have since traded him away. This is the list of passers in no particular order that has come along since Baker. Deshaun Watson, Jacoby Brissett, Joe Flacco, Jameis Winston, Shedeur Sanders, Dylan Gabriel, Dorian Thompson-Robinson, P.J. Walker, Jeff Driscoll, and Bailey Zappi. That's a lot of quarterbacks. Now, it was reported today, and I don't know, Pete Prisco, who writes for CBSSports.com, he's reported that Stefanski never wanted Deshaun Watson. Ocho, I don't know if you saw it, but I was talking to John, and I asked him one of the reasons why. I asked him, one of his biggest regret is that he didn't take Josh Allen. And I said, well, why didn't you take him? He said, Sharpie, I just couldn't get the coaches to buy in. He was really, really raw, and it was going to take some time for him to develop. You know, he didn't throw. He turned the ball over, and he didn't throw with a high completion. But I just couldn't get the coaches to buy in. And when you're talking about, you know, taking somebody with the 5th pick of the draft, or you're taking a big time free agent like at the quarterback position like a Deshaun Watson, Ocho, you need everybody bought in. Can't nobody. There can't be any lukewarm feeling. Well, I'll coach. No, we got to be all bought in now. That's what Pete Prisco say. We don't know that to be true. But what it did, because it hadn't worked out so far, Ocho, it kind of doomed the franchise. Because think about what you gave up. 3 first-rounders. You gave up a 2nd round. I think you gave up a 3rd round. Find me all what they all gave up. And when it doesn't work out, Ocho.
Yes. Well, Unc, well, listen to you, and Joe and Unc. I mean, this didn't doom the franchise. The franchise has been doomed before that situation even happened. Unc, they've been through 37,000 quarterbacks. They haven't been able to find the one. Now, obviously, if they've gotten Josh Allen, despite what they might have seen on tape, listen, Unc, when you draft, regardless of what round, regardless of what pick, it's still hit or miss no matter what. You can get somebody in the 1st round that played great in college, and it might not translate over into the NFL. Yeah. It just happens like that. Sometime this year's draft, we're talking about some of the players that are coming into the draft. They're going to very bad teams.
Yes.
And when they go to these bad teams, some of these players that are going to go early aren't transcending talents. They're not generational talents, but they have a superior supporting cast around them in college, and therefore they're going to go high to a very bad team, and you're going to wonder why they struggle. They struggle because of them not having the tools and the supporting cast around them when they get to these NFL teams. And it's a different ball game. Right. If you're not a transcending talent, which I really haven't seen, I'm talking about a generational talent, that would show up right now in college. There is not that. There's not that coming into the draft.
Right.
It's not. I'm just being honest, and I'm not sure people in the chat. I'm not sure what you're watching. Even though college players that have played well, those college quarterbacks. Ain't no Lamar Jacksons, ain't no Josh Allens, ain't no Joe Burrows, ain't no Patrick Mahomes. Now, there's a chance they could pan out to be that, but teams don't have the patience for that to happen.
Or the coaches, because if you go back and think about it, Ocho, Josh Allen, his rookie year was a turnover machine. It wasn't until he got Brian Daboll that he turned into the Josh Allen that we see now, and the guy that's taken over has even taken him to a higher height and got him to an MVP. So that's the thing. There are going to be some rough spots. And the question is, are we built to withstand those rough spots until he gets this thing figured out?
And Joe, this is another thing, Joe and Unc. If you're not built, which you aren't going to be, the Raiders aren't built.
No.
And whoever they pick, they're going to get a quarterback, Joe.
They got to.
They're going to get a quarterback, Unc. Do you trust Mark Davis and all the people that are in that building, that are in positions of power, to build a team around him to make sure he can be competent, a good quarterback for the future? Because if you don't, what's going to happen, that shit can be demoralizing, Joe. So you go into the wrong situation like that, and you ain't got no helper, and you ain't got no help around you.
I can imagine.
You come from a winning program where you've won everything, and then you come to the NFL, and it's a different ball game, Joe. This is the best of the best. But it's levels to everything. It's the best of the best, and you're going early, but the team you're on is just not good. The players you're playing with, even though they're part of the 1%, they just not good.
What you thinking, Joe?
Man, we talk. What team y'all talking about right now, Unc and Ocho?
He's just talking about quarterback, top quarterbacks go into a bad situation because that's the way
I know we're talking about
the best players. Yeah, I know we go to the worst teams and help them. All of a sudden, they're not the worst teams anymore.
Yeah, I know. You had said something about these coaches getting fired.
Stefanski.
Even when I look. Even when I look at the Cleveland situation, man, you got a pretty good quarterback, Unc and Ocho. Yeah. Why not just beef up your offensive line, get some more weapons, whoever you're gonna have back there throwing the ball. At the end of the day, man, you got to protect the quarterback, and you got to give him some more weapons. From what I've been seeing,
they definitely need a wide receiver. You got Quinn Judkins. We'll see how soon he can come back. Will he come? Well, I mean, is he gonna miss time, Ocho? He had a serious injury. Will he miss time? Will he be back for OTAs? Will he be ready for training camp? How soon? And will he be back? I think the thing is, Ocho, is that, but see, when you get a 26-year-old that's proven, is supposed to be can't
Yeah.
miss. We're not talking about a guy out of college, Ocho. We're talking about a guy that at the time that they signed him, he was a top 5 quarterback. Everybody had Deshaun Watson in their top 5. So that's not a situation where we're getting a guy that's never played, never thrown an NFL football, doesn't know what it's like to go to NFL meetings and lead a huddle and command and be the voice of men among men. That's Deshaun Watson. 26 years of age, he had just led the league in passing, had been a Pro Bowl player. So he was supposed to be can't miss. You get Tom Brady going to Tampa, he can't miss. You get Peyton Manning. Granted, now Peyton Manning he had the elbow, the nerve in his neck, Ocho.
Yeah,
but
man.
based on that, if everything checked out, if he could throw the ball 40 yards, Peyton Manning was supposed to be can't miss. That was Deshaun Watson. 26 years of age, fully healthy, just led the league in passing, and he gets to Cleveland, and for whatever reason, I'm like, I don't know this guy. I don't know this guy. This is not the guy that came from Houston, Ocho. I don't know him.
Yeah.
And you're right. Cleveland, you need wide receivers. You got a great tight end, but it doesn't hurt to have another one.
Yeah.
Knox and Kincaid. You see how they got that in Buffalo, Ocho?
Hold on. What about the
Bears? Yes.
Loveland and
Cole
Kmet
and Loveland.
Yeah, Loveland.
Yeah. You got Warren. You got Mo Alley Cox in the Colts. You got 2 tight ends. You got Strange and the other guy at Jacksonville. So they need weapons. They need to beef up that offensive line. The offensive line is just not good enough right now.
Man.
They're not good enough right now. But you need weapons. But you can't keep shuttling quarterbacks in and out.
Yeah.
You mentioned Mark Davis. I ain't got no problem with Mark Davis because Mark Davis will. Now, he's not like his dad. He's not meddlesome like his dad. He trusts the people that he hired. The people that he hired just effed it up because he didn't want to fire John Gruden. The NFL made him.
Yeah.
And he's one of those owners. He's not like his dad. They'd have never made his dad fire anybody. He's like, you fire him, he went and hired some more of his family. Just that's not. Oh, Joe, you didn't catch it. See, I called it the real. He's like that. That's not how his son is. His son is like, okay, I'll toe the company line. I'll do everything. Jerry has replaced his dad as the outlaw. Man, I'm gonna do what the hell I say.
Right.
I paid for this team. I'm not gonna let you tell me what to do or boss me around. But Ocho, here's what Jimmy Haslam had to say about the state of the Browns.
And I want you to hear this, okay? First of all, ownership takes full responsibility for where we are. To win 8 games in 2 years is horrible. It's totally unacceptable, okay? And it's not going to continue, okay? And I want the fans to know we are as frustrated as you are.
Hey, Unc, there's one thing about it, right?
That's all you had to say?
Hey, listen, ownership. Hey, Unc, this is the funny thing about it. Ownership takes full responsibility.
They have
owners can't get fired, Joe.
I know.
Hey, the people that own, they can't get fired.
400, probably 400, 425 coming, Ocho, in March.
What that mean?
The TV contract, every NFL's team cut.
Oh yeah. Hey, so wait, $425 million for each team? How much we getting out of that?
We don't own no team. And Ocho, now that's the TV cut. Now, we ain't say nothing about you selling tickets. We ain't say nothing about the local advertising it. We ain't say nothing about local
merch.
TV, local sponsorship.
Concession.
We ain't say nothing about parking, and we ain't say nothing about concession.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It add up. It add up. You ain't got to tell me twice. I understand the business side of things. I just don't like to talk about it.
Okay. Browns general manager Andrew Berry said today that he was non-committal on the team's starting quarterback for 2026 and that the new head coach will have a say in the decision. Berry said, we're going to do our work on the quarterback market. It's too important of a position, and it's something that has to be solidified. I can't sit here and tell you today whether the starter in 2026 is internal or external, but it's something that we're going to work through over the next several weeks. And quite honestly, the new head coach will also have a lot of input into that. Ocho, you see what he said?
Yes. Talk to me.
He said too important a position. He said, I can't sit here today and tell you internal left quarter. Oh, here, Andrew Berry said today that he was non-committal on the starting quarterback for the 2026 season.
Right.
And the new head coach will have a say. He should have the say. He got to coach. You see what I'm saying, Ocho? You see what he did?
Yeah.
He gonna put gonna put somebody on the head coach that maybe the head coach doesn't want, and then I'm stuck.
Yeah.
It's like your grandma used to put that plate down for you. Man, I don't want that. Okay, do without.
But obviously, Andrew Berry, they've made mistakes when it comes
How
to
he still got a job.
picking.
And I don't advocate anybody. I don't advocate anybody getting fired, Ocho.
Anybody getting fired, right?
But I'm just saying. You fired, okay, Stefanski, and I'm not saying Stefanski didn't deserve to go, but I'm saying, who hired Stefanski? Who brought all those players in? He did. So he bring all those players in, he stays and gets to hire another coach. Okay.
And that's why they feel comfortable taking responsibility for all the losing. Because there's nothing that's going to happen to those who own. They gonna keep recycling, coach after coach, quarterback after quarterback.
At some point,
until they get it right.
Let me ask you a question, Ocho, Joe. So let me get this right. Jimmy Haslam stood before the press today and said 8 wins over the last 2 seasons is unacceptable.
Yes,
is it
sir.
unacceptable for the guy that hired that coach? Last I checked, I mean, you ain't get him off a hiring app. I mean, maybe it was ZipRecruiter. You know, you get these people. I be getting all these emails and all these different, hiring agencies. I heard you looking for work. Where you hear that from?
I mean, you know what the issue
What's
is,
that?
huh? All these coaches that's getting fired. When coaches get fired in general, I mean, it all comes down to one common denominator.
What's
you
that?
don't have the goddamn players you need to have success. Because Sean McVay ain't going nowhere. Bill Belichick lasted 20 years. Look at all the coaches that have had long, sustaining careers. They've always been able to compete.
Stan Kroenke, Sean McVay says, look, I understand you took this guy number 1, but I can't win with him. I've gone as far as I can go with him. We need to do something.
Yeah.
Now, you tell me, what other coach is going to have an input that says, you know what, we're going to trade our number 1 pick. Give up first rounders. We need Matt Stafford. How many owners are going to do that, Ocho? The Raiders have fired their head coach, Pete Carroll, after just 1 season. Carroll said the Raiders would win a bunch of games in his first season. Instead, the Raiders finished 3-14. Had a chat, but they got that number 1 pick. The Raiders were at the bottom of almost every category, offensively and defense. This unit finished 31st in pressures rate, 27th in sack, despite Max Crosby having 10 this season. The Raiders are also looking to hire a financial advisor. That's what he should. Ocho, think about all the coaches. And they owe Antonio Pierce $8 million, Josh McDaniel $10 million, John Gruden $10 million, Pete Carroll $16 million, Chip Kelly $6 million, and you got to bring another head coach in and his staff.
You got to pay them. Yeah, but listen, if they need to hire a financial advisor, I'm right where they need to come.
Yeah,
I'm right. I'm exactly who they need to call.
They
now,
already need deep.
Hey, listen, if there's anything, I can get them out of that. Don't worry about that. I can get them out of that. If there's anybody that knows and that's financially conscious and very savvy when it comes to spending and making sure, it's me.
It's too late, Ocho.
It's me. Well, listen, it might be too late, but I will make sure they won't make any more goddamn mistakes in overspending from this point on. Now, bring me in the building.
Well, here's the thing. When you fire a coach, you ain't got no choice. You're on the hook for his book, for his money.
Well, listen, we're gonna be a lot more cautious on who we hire and making sure we allow that contract.
You could have hired Bill Parker. You could have hired Bill Belichick. That quarterback situation, you're gonna be right here.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So if you're the Raiders though, do you get one of these kids coming out the draft, quarterback, or do you go?
Because Ocho, at some point in time, you got to stop trying to get stuff. You got to stop trying to, like we used to call it, secondhand. Joe, you know what I'm talking about, secondhand. Man, it was a long time before I had a new car by something myself. That somebody hadn't got in there and pass gas in it. I want to be the first one to pass gas in this car. So, Ocho, you getting secondhand stuff. I think they need to move on from that second hand and get a quarterback of their own. And
where he gonna come from?
Look, the kid from Indiana,
them get
or
the quarterback of their own.
from Indiana, or the kid from the Oregon, they're coming out. It's too much money not to.
That ain't gonna get it, is Ocho.
No. You put them young bulls in that environment. Have you seen Oregon's team? Have you seen Indiana's team?
Yes, I have.
And what you think gonna happen to either one of them if they go to the Raiders? What they gonna look like? You already know.
Well, look, they're a long ways away. They need offensive line. They need defensive players. Look, you got to trade Max Crosby. He's the only thing. That's the only thing of value that you have that can bring you back draft compensation to help you build up. That's the only thing of value you got. That's the only thing that you can trade. So you're gonna have to trade him and get a first and a third and a second next year.
Right.
And you got a first this year, but Ocho, you got to hit. You got to hit.
And that's the hard part.
It is.
Yeah.
Is making sure it's like going to the goddamn casino, playing roulette.
Roulette.
You never know. Huh?
Yeah, it's the same thing though. Yeah, I get you. Yeah, you spin the ball and you spin the wheel.
Yeah,
and drop
with
the
the
ball
black
in
and the
there.
red.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
And the numbers, yeah.
Yeah.
What is it
Roulette.
called?
Roulette.
Man, come on, man. Why y'all always correcting me, man?
Yeah, look, you got Brock Bowers. He's one of your top tight ends in the league. So you got a pass catching tight end. You need a receiver. You went into the draft. You got a back last year. You need somebody to block for the back. You need somebody to block for your quarterback. You got Crosby, that he can you're not trading Brock Bowers. The reason why I didn't mention him because you're not trading him.
No,
Right.
not a chance.
Max Crosby
That's your
is the
staple
guy
piece
that
on
you
offense.
can trade and get that can help you build this thing back up. Because that's really the only thing that you have a value that you're willing to move. You got to start with that foundational piece, Ocho. At the end of the day,
Yeah.
I mean, if you got a house, Ocho, what you gonna get? What's the first thing you gonna buy? What can't you live without?
Shoot, I'm hoping you say furniture, Unc.
I will give you.
You can go with that.
I give you $500, and you got to get one piece
Damn.
in the house.
TV?
Man, that's accessory. Hey, not when you got a phone. I can do that. I can watch all that stuff on my phone.
I mean, okay. Damn, that's a good one, huh? Because the first thing I'm thinking about getting the house is I need some furniture. I got to have somewhere to lay my head. And a TV, I'm trying to think what else.
I can speak from experience. I bought a house.
Talk to me.
It was over budget, Joe.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? My people told me, say, Shannon, you can spend $425,000. I said, I got you, $425. Ooh, I give me a big old house for $425. First house the lady showed me was $625. I said, why you showing me this house? You know I can't afford this.
Right.
Let's go somewhere else. But I said, before we go somewhere else, let me look around. You know what I'm saying? I said, Joe Ocho, I said, before we go, since we here now, I might as well look around.
Right.
I put my hands in my pockets. I walk in there.
Yeah, hey, that's the game they play on.
Bedroom,
man.
Big old shower. I ain't never seen no walk-in shower.
Man.
Got a linen closet.
Man. Yeah.
I mean, our towels were the same place my jeans were. You know, I could go get a pair of jeans and ain't get a towel. So, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen no linen closet. Linen?
Yeah.
So I was like, okay. I walked down. She opened the door. I go down. I said, "This a basement?" I said, "What is that?" At the time, I didn't know what it was. I said, "What is this called?" She said, "It's a basement, and it's finished."
Yeah.
I said, "Huh?"
Yeah.
I'm walking down there, carpeted, 3,000 square foot. Ooh, I said, "Wow."
Damn.
I could just imagine what I could be doing in here.
You hear me? Yeah.
A lot of trampoline action. You know what I'm saying? Ocho, trampoline. Your boy
Hello.
was young. I was
Hello.
24, 25 now. I'm thinking trampoline.
Hello.
I said, okay, this is a little bit out of my budget. Let me see the other houses. You know what I'm saying, Joe? Oh, Joe, I said, let me see the
Hey,
other
what?
houses.
Hey, that 425 ain't
Got
gonna hit
425,
nothing like
so I
that.
said,
Man.
okay. She said, well, okay, Mr. Sharpe, this is like 435 to 450. I saw those houses. I walked there, had my hand in the pocket just like this right here. Man, I don't want this. I go to the other one, Joe Ocho, same thing, hands in my pocket. I look around. I said, let's go back and look at that other house. One more time. Let's look at the other house, the first house you showed me. That first one you showed me. She said, are you sure, Mr. Sharpe? Because they told me the budget.
Yeah.
I go back there. I started thinking. I said, I'm right here in the heart of Buckhead.
Man.
I'm right there. I can walk to Phillips Plaza. I can walk to Lenox Mall.
Yes,
Come on,
sir.
man. Yeah.
I can walk to the movie theaters that's in Phillips Plaza. Because back then, Joe, I don't know if you remember, or when you got there, they used to have a movie theater in Lenox Mall.
Yeah.
Oh, till old boy got shot. A dude got shot there. But it was you didn't want to go there.
Oh, yeah?
I'll tell you about that later, Joe. But anyway,
Yeah.
I say, whew. I was thinking about it. I remember she dropped me back out, because at the time, she dropped me back at the hotel. Whew.
Yeah.
She said, what you think, Mr. Sharpe? I said, I think I'm about to be over budget. I said, I think I'm about to be over budget.
That's how they
They
get
got
you,
me.
boy. That's how they get
You know who I bought the house
Take
from,
you-
Joe?
Who?
Sugar Ray Leonard's ex-wife, Juanita. I
you?
did.
Well, they got you. Hey, they got you just how they got me.
How they got you, Joe?
Ocho, I'm out here supposed to be looking for me a nice little townhouse. I just come from Phoenix.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
moving out here to Atlanta.
Okay.
They say, Sharif Abdul Rahim, he just built this house out here in Sandy Springs.
Yes, sir.
He ain't been living in it 6 months. I say, well, we can go by there and check it out. Hey, we come by here, Ocho. I'm still in the house to this day. Man. We come by here, Ocho. Ocho, we come by here. They got the chef in there. He got everything whipped up.
Right.
Man, I'm supposed to be looking at a townhouse. This 14,000 square feet. I'm like, look, you ain't finna take me go look at no townhouse.
That's why I saw this. I don't know why you,
Right.
Ocho, why not start with the 425s first?
Right.
Why you start with
Right.
this and think I'm about to go to that?
Hold on. Time out. Let's slow down a little bit. Cause Joe just threw that out there me in the chat ain't hear him just say
I'm just
14,000
keeping it
square
100.
feet.
I'm just keeping it 100.
14,000 square feet. Boy, you in Buckingham Palace, boy.
Ocho.
Huh.
Listen, look, boy, I had to have a long talk with my mama about this here. Boy, I said, I ain't townhouse. I ain't finna go to no townhouse after seeing this.
Hey Joe, I got to come out there and holler at you, boy.
Man,
I
you gotta
wanna-
come see me. Come see me,
Yeah,
man.
I want. Hey, you like you say your property. That's a property. That ain't no house.
Here you go.
Hey, Ocho,
God
and
damn.
then this time,
I've been
Joe,
blessed, Ocho.
it ain't just the house. I got 3 kids. All of them
Yeah.
under the age of 3.
Ooh.
I was like, man, how am I going to make this work? I was like, ooh. I said, man, boy, Ocho, I swear for God and 2 white men, I was eating ketchup with a knit needle. Man, look here. I ain't never ate so much tuna, oatmeal, and eggs in my life. Man, I went to Sam's. I was buying like 7, 8 dozen, like 20 dozen
Yeah.
eggs at a time. I was getting I was getting pallets of tuna.
Right.
That's all I could eat. I couldn't pay for that. I got to pay for the house. I got to pay child support. That's all I had.
Hey, listen, you got to
Yes.
sacrifice, huh? You wanted that house. You
Had
gotta
to.
sacrifice. Listen, I understand your pain. I've been there before. Maybe not to that extent, but listen, we've all had to sacrifice something for something else that we like and we love, or we appreciate at that time, knowing it's out of our budget.
Hey.
Knowing good well because we know it's coming.
Ain't had no
We
table.
know it's coming.
Ain't had no tape, nothing to eat on. I didn't. I had a couch and I had a bed. That's all I had for.
Hey, Unc. Hey, look. Hey, that shit had you working hard as I don't
I
know
had a
what,
king size
though,
bed.
boy.
I had a king size bed. What's that? You remember the furniture store Huff's, Joe? right there on Ladies Road by that church. It used to be a glass. It was a big glass building right there. But the furniture, that's where all the high-end black entertainers, celebs, they used to go get their furniture from there.
Yeah. You probably spent the grip in that day.
Why I do that? But I had to get my bed. I had to like, Ocho. I had a bed now. But my bed was black lacquer.
Ooh.
And it light up like an infinity. And
hold on, Unc. You had LED lights?
Yeah. Before it was cool. Before it was in style.
Right.
And let me tell you what I did. Let me tell you what I had, Ocho. I splurged a little bit. I went all in. Woo! Like I said, I was eating ketchup with a knit needle.
Come on. Take your time.
And I had me a leather comforter, custom made for the bed.
Oh, boy, you cut up.
Leather?
Think I what? Leather comforter, custom for the bed.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you cut
Then
up.
I did a card signing. I did a card. Back then you saw it sign cards. They gave your boy a little money. I signed like 2,000 cards. Got me about 12.5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bought me some satin sheets.
Satin.
Hey, how about this here, man? I see them in the movies. How they jump in the bed.
Right.
How I go jump in the bed and
boomerang.
slide my ass always across the floor to the other side. On the floor I went. I said, oh man, this stuff look good. This ain't functional.
Hey, hold up. But why you talking though, Unc and Ocho? Y'all still don't do card signings?
Oh,
I do every blue moon, Joe. Because back then, my brother would take me like they want my brother. He had but in the beginning, they wanted my brother because he had won the Triple Crown. He was an All-Pro, first 100 catch season, back-to-back 100 catch season. So they wanted him, and the only way he would go do the signing, they had to take me. So they throw you boy 2,500, 5,000.
Right.
Got a cramp.
Hey, Unc Ocho.
I mean, one time I signed 10,000 cards.
Damn.
In one sitting?
They gave you 3 months.
Yeah.
Oh, to get through it? Okay.
But I had
look,
a couch. I had a couch. I had no TV. But I had a bed. The bed was nice. I'm just saying the bed was nice.
Oh.
Yeah, hey, I'm still doing card signings to this day, boy. The way they write.
Yeah. I still sign a lot, boy.
Man, I said, but hey, I look back. I think about sometime now that I just be laying there, I was like, damn. This thing could have went sideways in a hurry.
Oh yeah.
I ain't have no choice. You talking
yeah.
about, you was shooting up? Yeah, I was shooting up. Man, I got three. I got 3 kids. They in daycare, and I still got to take care of Granny. I still got to take care of Libby, Mom every once in a while. Plus the kid. That's my number one responsibility. So if I got to do without, I'm cool. People say, man,
Right.
I could train myself. I'll go a couple of days without eating. Head be killing you. Head be killing you. You're so hungry. But I said, nah. I got to put myself in a situation because if I ever have to not be able to eat, I'm gonna be good with it. But
hey, it's a lot of people they ain't gonna be able to understand what you're saying, bro.
No, Joe.
It's a lot of us. It's a lot of us who done been there and done that.
Hey, Joe. The funny thing about it is the people aren't gonna understand because they've only seen the finished product.
Yeah.
They've only seen the finished product. They only seen you on Sundays. They don't understand the walk you took and the path you took to get to where you are. They don't understand the sacrifices that came along that goddamn journey before you got to what you see on Sundays. Yeah, they'll never get it. They'll never get it.
When I coined the phrase to me, I wore summer clothes. I told him, and when I went to college, I said, man, I wore summer clothes. Man looked at me and said, what you mean summer clothes? Some of my brothers, some of my uncles, some of my cousins. Hey, what you thought? Hey, they just passed that thing on down.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I'm like, they so spanky wear this last year. I got to.
Man, listen.
And when they got too small for me, that's the jeans they cut up. And back then, you on your knees, you put holes in your knees in the jeans. My grandma would cut jeans that had gotten too small for me. All that stitching. Come on, Granny.
This when you was in college?
I was in coming up in school. I was coming up,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
But no, when I was in college, look, I went to college. I had matching luggage. I had 2 Piggly Wiggly bags with everything I owned inside of them. I had matching luggage, Ocho. Piggly Wiggly. No, it might have been Winn-Dixie at the time. They changed the name to Piggly, but I had 2 brown bags. You don't believe me? Ask Pastor Ford. I went to college, class of 86. That's what we call ourselves, 86. Ask him how I showed up. 2 Winn-Dixie brown grocery bags. I had everything I owned in those bags.
Hey, I believe you, boy.
Damn.
I ain't had much in there when I went to college neither. I ain't gonna lie to you. I used to wear the crap out them Arkansas Razorback sweats, Ocho.
We ain't have none of that.
I'm talking about, boy, all kind of stuff on them sweats.
Hey, like it was designer, huh?
Man, what you talking about?
And you remember, like in the dorm, you had we had 1 washer, we had 2 washers, 2 dryers. Now, think about it. You might got 70 guys, 2 washers, 2 dryers. So guess what happened?
Sit down.
Guess what happened? If your stuff, you not there to see it.
It's gonna be on
It's
the
gonna
side.
be on top. And somebody else stuff in there, and you just hope your best Izod shirt or your best stuff. You see somebody with come
They
on,
don't take
boy,
it.
You know that's me.
Hey, you already know though. When you down there washing them clothes in college, you got to stay.
You got to stay down there with it.
Oh yeah.
You can't put the start them clothes and talking about you finna go to your room. Okay.
That's okay. Hey, that was the best thing, Ocho. When I got a girlfriend my junior year.
Yeah.
Well, hey, you thought, hey,
she take care of
took care of
everything.
everything, washed it, folded up. Cause I'm just washing. I'm dumping everything in there together, throwing powder in there.
Yeah. Hey, you ain't you ain't separating nothing. You washing whites
I'm washing
blacks
everything.
and colors.
The only thing I didn't have is bleach. I just knew you couldn't put bleach in color, but everything else, Tide. That's the only thing we always use. We only use Tide. We ain't have no fabric softener. We ain't have nothing. Static.
Yeah, that powder. All you had was
Socks
that
stuck to
little
my jeans.
powder.
I have about 4 pair of socks stuck to my jeans. Chad, y'all know what I'm talking about. Now, I ain't the only one.
Hey, I remember them days, boy. Hey,
that's throwback. That's throwback.
Ocho, is it rare to see Pete Carroll? Because the one thing we know about Pete Carroll, he can rebuild. Look at what he did at USC. Look at what he did at Seattle. Are you surprised that they didn't give him more time to try to get this thing turned around than 1 year?
No, absolutely not. I'm not surprised at all. Obviously, because where they were ranked offensively and defensively, I'm not sure if the players were responding to Pete Carroll. Obviously, I think they want to go a little bit younger when it comes to the coaching staff that they want to bring in. They want to go in a completely different direction. Obviously, I love Pete. I love what Pete has been able to do at the NFL level, at the collegiate level. But it's obvious that Tom and others that are making those calls in that building want to go much younger to another coach where the players are a little bit more receptive to what they have to say.
But think about what he had in Seattle. They get Russ. They get Sherm. They get B. Wags. They get Cliff Averill. They get Earl Thomas. They got Cam. Look at what they're doing now. They trade for beast mode. They draft those receivers, Curse and Baldwin. You see? Look at what they got.
Yeah.
Now you got Russ. Now you got a nucleus. What a nucleus is in Oakland, in Vegas.
It ain't Max Crosby, Brock Bowers, even though it's early.
And with that, it wasn't until they got the quarterback with Russ
Yeah.
that they were able, and part with that Legion of Boom. They get Michael Bennett, they get Michael Bennett, and they get, Malcolm Smith, and they get a couple of these other guys, and whoop,
Yeah.
voila.
Yeah. That took time now.
Teams ain't giving you no time now, Ocho.